Hey guys, we are back for part 2 of the Facebook Live Supercell here at Maddox Games and Comics, 205 North Hill Street in London, Kentucky. From now till 11 o'clock, we're selling all kinds of comics from all eras. Plus, we'll be having giveaways every single hour. The amount of sales, the amount of shares, the amount of likes, all fluctuate and all adjust to see exactly what we give away at the time. I'm going to share this out as you should as well. Hop on here. So we're building our audience back up. We got a number of stuff, including the bundles. These are 8 comics for $6. You get 8 comics for $6 in these special bundles. That is less than $1 per comic. 8 comics, $6. You can claim those at any time during the feed. We got a few boxes of those. Hey, Kayla, how's it going? Got everything ready during the break for tomorrow's new comic sale. Also, separate out the books, getting stuff ready for the new comic wall here at the store. All that stuff. Lots of new titles tomorrow. Redneck, Weapon X, the new Nightwing First Order #1. Or new order for #1. It's something order. Peter Parker, Spectacular Spider-Man, all kinds of stuff. Let's build up for a few minutes, figure out what everybody's after, and then we'll start putting some new stuff up on the board for you guys as quick as we can. Sean Miller gets the TMNT for 3. Thank you, Sean. So you have to stay after school, or are you talking about like leaving during school to come here? Because you should just leave during school to come here, Wiley. Be like, hang on, kids. Put your heads down on your desk for a minute, and then just sneak out the back. This is G.I. Joe, America's Elite, Issue 21, Sins of the Martyr, Part 1 of 4, and that is the Baroness on the front. It is $3 for that. $3 for that issue of G.I. Joe. Had one of these out earlier today. I'm going to put another one out right now. This is Batman issue 497. This issue where Batman gets his back broken by Bane. It is the direct edition version, so it does have the solid black back cover, and it has this black and gray front flap here that pulls away to show the cover. Batman 497. It's going to be $8. $8 for this one. Pull down the New Avengers. This is Civil War New Avengers issue 23. This is a black and white variant. That is Spider-Woman on the front. This part of Civil War. Of course, she is unmasked. It's kind of the whole gimmick behind Civil War. I'm going to mark this down to only $6 for the New Avengers issue 23 black and white variant cover edition. I'm going to take away the Tales of the Vampires, number 2 from Dark Horse for 5. This is Saga of the Swamp Thing, issue number 8. Saga of the Swamp Thing, number 8, 60-cent cover price. This is going to be $4. $4 for that. Take down the X-Men for 6. We're going to put out Swamp Thing for 4. We're going to make this X-Men $5. This is X-Men issue 41. This is the issue where Professor X dies, and it all leads into the Age of Apocalypse. There he is in the arms of Magneto on the cover there. That is $5 now. Take down the Deadpool for 4. Let me know what you guys are after in the feed. I'll do my best to put it up here on the board for you, depending on what kind of character you guys are looking for. This is Spider-Man, issue number 70. Who is the new crime lord of New York? John Romita Jr. cover. That is $3. Going to take down the Cloak and Dagger for 4. Put that out for 3. Spider-Man for 3 to Steve. Thank you, Steve. This is Deadpool Back in Black, issue number 1. Deadpool Back in Black, number 1. It is $5. A second print copy of that. $5 on it. It's telling the tale of Deadpool getting the Venom symbiote before Spider-Man ever did. It is not, Justin. It's before Alan Moore, long before Alan Moore. No, Bruce, sorry, man. Don't have any redneck number 1s. I do have redneck number 1. They are not first print. If you would like a later print issue, let us know in the feed and we'll get you one. Christian gets that Deadpool for 5. Thank you. This is Doctor Strange Annual number 3. It is in a polybag, character trading card inside, featuring a pulse-pounding premiere of a brand new Marvel character, The Curse of Killian. Doctor Strange Annual 3. That is also $3. It is polybagged and bagged and boarded. This is Peter Parker Spider-Man issue 104. 104 on this. It is $3. I'm going to take down the Miss Marvel issue 22 for 5. Put out that Spider-Man for 3. is everybody's Tuesday night going? Are you guys ready for new comic day tomorrow? Tomorrow at noon, we have our new comic day sale. Tons of variants, tons of titles. Very cool week, including the new issue of Redneck hitting tomorrow and Secret Empire, all kinds of stuff. Steve got the Spider-Man for 3. Thank you, Steve. This is Web of Spider-Man number 19 from 1985. It's number 9. And there is the symbiote trying to hold this guy back from killing this other guy. Something happened there. You can find out for $4. Web of Spider-Man, issue 9 for $4. Spider-Man for 4 to Steve. Thank you, Steve. This is Wolverine, issue 61. And there is Shiva shooting Wolverine right out the bottom of his head, or out the bottom of his chin, through the top of his head. And Jubilee is freaking out. Wolverine 61, that's $3. This is Web of Spider-Man, issue 28. 28 for $3. Torch bearing. And there he is swinging in front of the Statue of Liberty. I'm going to take down the Battlestar Galactica for 3. Put that Spider-Man out for 3. Christian got the Wolverine for 3. Patrick just missed that one. This is G.I. Joe America's Elite number 21. Steve got the Spider-Man for 3. Thank you, Steve. This is Wolverine, issue 37. Blood and Claws, the conclusion. And there he is taking on Lady Deathstrike. It's $3, that issue of Wolverine. This is Web of Spider-Man, issue 21. It is from 1986. Back off, Spider-Man, or I'll use this torch to cut the tram cable and kill everyone on board. Spider-Man versus Spider-Man. It's $4. Web of Spider-Man, number 21. All right, Wolverine for 3 went to Christian. Thank you, Christian. Steve gets a Spider-Man for 4. This is Wolverine, issue 65. Wolverine 65. State of Grace. That is going to be $3 for that issue of Wolverine. This is Web of Spider-Man, issue 20. This is the hero cover for Web of Spider-Man, where they did the special covers that month, where all the heroes frame in the main hero on the cover. This is the Spider-Man symbol, like he shines from his belt buckle. $5. $5 for Web of Spider-Man, issue 20 from 1986. This is Wolverine, issue 73. Wolverine's taking on a couple of cybernetic hyenas on the front of this. That is $3 for that one. Already have one out there. I already have Wolverine out there for 3. Spider-Man for 5 to Steve. Thank you, Steve. is New Avengers issue 23. This is a variant cover. It's a tie-in to Civil War. It's $6. Already sold. Oh, no problem, Thomas. This is Web of Spider-Man number 25. Beware the Stalker from the Stars. This is up an alien who has Spider-Man all wrapped up. He's got his web backpack on there with his clothes in it. $4. That issue of Web of Spider-Man. Spider-Man for 4 to Steve. Steve is cleaning up on the Spider-Man tonight. This is Web of Spider-Man, issue 19 from 1986. The debut of the man called Solo and Humbug. Humbug doesn't really matter. Solo, though, has his own miniseries. He's been around. He was in, I think, Deadpool Mercs for Money as well. But anyway, Solo makes his debut, first appearance in this issue. It's $7, that issue of Web of Spider-Man. Steve got Spider-Man for 7. This is The Flash number 244 from November of 08, Infested. There is Flash getting stung by a bunch of bees. That is $4. All right, Yannick, we'll check it and see if we've got what you're looking for. You're checking the PMs. All right. Good. I'm not on it. Oh, crap. This is Web of Spider-Man number 38. I'm back. The Return of the Hobgoblin. It is $6 for that issue of Web of Spider-Man. I'm taking on the Cable for 4. This Christian gets the Flash for 4. Thank you, Christian. Steve got that Spider-Man for 6. Thank you, Steve. This is the Flash issue 182. It is from March of 02. He Loves Only Cold. There's Captain Cold on the front of this, and it's a cover by Brian Boland, who, of course, drew The Watchmen, and he did a number of Flash covers. They're all great. That is $5 for that one. This is Web of Spider-Man number 34, The Cosmic Gambit. It is $3. Huh? Christian got the Flash for 5. Thank you, Christian. Any Secret Wars number 2 or number 4? Let me see. I didn't think I had them. Let me look. I know I had some more Secret Wars. I just don't know where they're at. Oh, here we go. Yep. I got number 4. Put it out in just a second. Let me get this other Flash up here in this spot. go from there. All right, this is the Flash 149 Chain Lightning, part 5 of 6. We're going to put it up for $4. $4 for the Flash 149. This is that Secret Wars issue 4 that you asked for. Going to get it bagged and boarded. Yeah, we've been promoting them like crazy. We've sold a couple. This is Marvel Superheroes Secret Wars number 4 in a 12-issue limited series. It is from 1984. Beneath 150 billion tons stands the Hulk, and he's not happy. And that is the Hulk holding up all of this, an entire mountain, keeping the heroes alive. There are a couple little spine wears here on the side. Got some cops driving by. We're going to put this out for $6. This is Secret Wars issue 4 for $6. I'm going to take down the G.I. Joe for $3. Put out Secret Wars for $6. So we're probably not going to have most, but I don't know. We'll be able to look at these. Secret Wars number 4 to Chris. Chris, you got to put the price in there. Put Secret Wars for $6 in there for me, and we'll get it to you. We have to have the name and the price. It's just kind of our thing. Spider-Man for $3. What was it? Secret Wars for $6. Go to Steve. This is Web of Spider-Man, issue number 30. It's from 1987. The origin of the rose revealed, the man behind the mask. This does tell the origin of the rose. It is $12. Web of Spider-Man, number 30. Near mint condition. All right, you sure, Steve? All right, Chris, put Secret Wars for $6 in the comments, and we'll get that for you. Steve, got the Spider-Man for $12. Thank you, Steve. Put this out for $8. This is Web of Spider-Man number 29. This has an appearance by Wolverine, and also the new Hobgoblin is in this as well. It is $8 for that. A Web of Spider-Man number 29 from 1987. Yeah, it was nice of you, Steve. Christian got the Spider-Man for $8. Thank you, Christian. This is Web of Spider-Man 37. Wind Strikes the Slasher. That one is $3. This is Power Man and Iron Fist, issue number 63. It's a 40-cent cover. It's from 1980, and there's Luke Cage holding up almost the entirety of a burning building while Iron Fist is trying to take this guy and escape. It is $7. Power Man and Iron Fist number 63. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. Steve, you can get that. You got that Secret Wars, man. We gave him some time. You tried to hook him up. We appreciate it. Where's the Superman? Brian? do you actually need any Superman in your collection? Let me know what kind you need, and I will put it up here for you. I know you have one of the biggest Superman collections going. I'll be happy to put some books up. You just let me know. You did? It didn't come through here. Oh, okay. It must have just dropped you, Chris. Sometimes if you post the same thing, you might have to put it in a sentence. So put, you can put like I want Secret Wars for 6 or something. Sometimes it just drops. Facebook, man, it's our greatest ally and biggest weakness. Yeah, I did, Marcus. All right, here we got an Incredible Hulk from Marvel. All right, Steve, we hooked him up with it. Thank you guys for being cool. This is the Incredible Hulk 241. It is from 1979. Half a Hulk is better than none. Guess he's stuck between transformations. I don't know if it's actually better or not. It's going to be $5 for the Incredible Hulk 241. 241 for 5. I'm going to take down the Batman for 8. This is the issue where Batman gets his back broken. I'm going to mark this down actually to $6. Batman issue 497. The breaking of the bat you can get right now for only $6. Christian, Hulk 5. Huh? Christian, Hulk for 5 to Christian. Thank you, Christian. Take down the New Avengers variant for 6. Joker origin film. They announced that? This is the Hulk issue 213. Ooh. This is the Hulk issue 213, 30-cent cover from 1977, introducing the 5-in-1 threat. You just don't quarrel with the Quintronic Man. Basically a giant mech suit. Hulk's taking it down. It's $5 that issue of the Hulk. All right, this is a really nice book. This is a CGC Signature Series X-Men issue number 22 from 1966. It's a 4.0 Roy Thomas story. Werner Roth and Dick Ayers on art. Werner Roth does the cover. Count Nefaria, the Eel, the Unicorn, Porcupine, Plant Man, and Scarecrow make an appearance. But let's face it, the big deal here is that it is signed by none other than Stan Lee. I'm going to come show us close to the camera. Here you are, CGC Signature Series X-Men 22. It is a 4.0, signed by none other than Stan Lee. Divided we fall. There we are. $300. $300 gets you this X-Men issue 22 4.0, which is a feat in and of itself. Silver Age Marvel, Silver Age X-Men in such nice shape, but also signed by Stan Lee. You can't go wrong with that. It's $300. And we're going to put it right here in the close-up window. Even if you aren't into this, if you know someone who would be, if you know somebody who's a Stan Lee collector, a collector of nice X-Men CGCs, any of that, let them know about the feed. Share it out to them. Tag them. Let them know all about it because, let's face it, the Stan Lee slabs sell generally pretty quick, and this one I don't think is going to last too long. That is very nice. You should get it, Ed. Make it happen. You're working overtime anyway, right? You might as well use it for something. We saw a couple of these earlier on the first sale. This is Captain Marvel issue 1. This is the last one of these that I have. Captain Marvel number 1. It is near mint, never red condition. It is $22. First printing, Captain Marvel number 1. Put that out for 22. I'm going to take down the Swamp Thing for 4. What is it now? Spider-Man for 3 and Incredible Hulk for 5. Both go to Steve. Thank you, Steve. This is Web of Spider-Man number 56. Rocket Racer's back, and it is only $3. All right, here we go. This is the Incredible Hulk number 290. It's from 1983. And they're MODOK and whatever the female MODOK is. They're both attacking the Hulk here. It does have a rough corner here and a little bit rough top up there. So I'm just going to put it out for $3. A little bit worse shape than I thought it was before I put it in the bag and board. Steve got that Spider-Man for 3. Thank you, Steve. I know, Christian. I think you should pull the trigger on it. I mean, let's face it. You can buy a lot of comics today, or just one really, really cool one. Or one really cool one and a bunch of comics. Whatever you want to do. This issue of the Web of Spider-Man features the Green Goblin. This is Web of Spider-Man number 67 with friends like these. And there's the Goblin tossing pumpkin bombs at Spider-Man. It's $4. Oh, come on, man. What's it going to hurt? This is G.I. Joe Special Missions issue number 2 from Marvel Comics. And there's Roadblock, Rakondo, and I think Clutch. All there shooting things up. G.I. Joe Special Missions. It is from Marvel. It's issue number 2. It's really a 75-cent cover price. It is $5. $5 for that. Take down the Shazam for 4. We'll put out the G.I. Joe Special Missions for $5. Well, you know, could be worse. Could be drugs. I was thinking of it that way. All right. These are special bundles. There are 8 comics in these for only $6. That's right. Yet less than $1 per comic you can get right here. Massive bundle. $8 or $6 a piece for 8 comics. You can claim as many as you like. Benjamin put together 4 short boxes full. We're already working on the first short box. It's about half full. Simply because these bundles are so huge. They take up so much space. 8 comics for $6. Claim as many as you like anytime during the sale. That's cool, man. I think Tosh could probably do it. Or whatever. I don't know. I didn't really think about it. Just feeling like crap. Shipping is $5.95, William. $5.95. $5.95 for the first 30 comics, I should say. First 30 comics is $5.95. Any above that is another $5.95. Once you get past that first 30, as you work on your second 30, it's another $5.95. This is Deadpool issue 31. There he is welding up his buddies, putting together a new body for. It is $4 for Deadpool issue 31. Near mint, never red condition. Yeah, Doctor Strange for 3. We're going to put up the Deadpool 31 for 4. Spider-Man for 4 to Steve. Thank you, Steve. This is from Neil Gaiman. Well, from ideas from Neil Gaiman from Vertigo. This is The Dreaming issue number 1. The Dreaming number 1 featuring characters from The Sandman. It is $9 for The Dreaming number 1. Painted cover by Dave McKean. Near mint condition for this. Take down the Flash for $4. This is Web of Spider-Man issue 43. Forget it, Spider-Man. No one's getting out of here alive. The thrilling conclusion to the Cult of Love. Supposedly a teacher gets killed in this. I don't know, though. Web of Spider-Man 43. It's from 1988. It is $4. Oh, it's cool, man. Oh. I saw one of these earlier tonight. We're going to put another one of these out. Last one of these I have. This is from the original. This is Secret Wars issue number 1. Secret Wars number 1 from 1984. It is $9. Can the combined might of Earth's most powerful superheroes defeat the ultimate menace? $9 for that issue of Secret Wars. Oh, well, that's sold. Easy enough. Don't even find a place for the board on it. There we go. $9. That went to Dennis. Steve just missed that one. See if I got some more. See if I got some more Secret Wars action here. I think I got one more issue of Secret Wars. This issue's a little rougher than those as far as like the spine wear. I mean, the coloring's still good and everything, but it's a little bit deeper spine cracks on this issue. This is Marvel Secret Wars issue 7. Like I say, it is a little rougher. I'm going to put it out for a little cheaper. Marvel Secret Wars issue 7. That's going to be $3. Set it right there. Whoop. Come on. There we go. Sit right there beside Wolverine for a minute. Yeah, never enough of those. That is true, man. That is true. Do we have any fans of Vampirella on the feed yet? You guys that buy Vampirella, let me know if you're on the feed, because I got some Vampirella to put up. Web for 4 and Secret Wars for 3. Both go to Steve. Thank you, Steve. Incredible Hulk for $3. Clear. It's been enough today. All right, Steve. You take it easy, man. You have. You've been killing it on the Spider-Man. You have a big old box of Spider-Man coming your way. Not that I'm aware of, Dennis. Put this back out. We didn't sell this earlier. I'm going to try it again now that we got a different audience on the feed. This is for a Marvel and DC crossover book. This is Daredevil and Batman. That's right. Batman and Daredevil teaming up. $5. $5 for that one. Nice. It is over 30. It's good stuff. All right, here we go. Let's keep moving along here, selling some things. That's true. Ben Affleck teaming up. Yeah, that's right. Daredevil and Batman together again. All right. Lobo Chained. Lobo Chained. It is a one-shot, and there's Lobo in a prison cell. And he's horribly murdered most of his cellmates there. It is $4. Awesome painted cover here. $4 for that. Lobo Chained special one-shot. What is that, Hulk? This is Incredible Hulk 290 for $3. Of what, Christian? What's the condition of what? I didn't see a previous thing from him. I don't know. This is Moon Knight, issue number 13. It is from 1981. And there is, I think it's 81. Yep. And there is Moon Knight and Daredevil. Daredevil and Moon Knight play a deadly game that nobody can win. That's going to be $4. Take down the Hulk for $3. We'll put out Moon Knight for $4. This is 7. This is the Power Man and Iron Fist issue 63. I'm going to mark that down to $5. $5 for Power Man and Iron Fist issue 63. All right. Tricio gets the Hulk for $3. Thank you. This is the Incredible Hulk, number 239. Number 239 from 1979. If the mountain won't come to the Hulk. And he's about to destroy Mount Rushmore. Hulk. It's $5. It's fine condition. Incredible Hulk, 239, 40-cent cover for only $5. I'm going to take down the Batman, $4.97 for $6. This is the issue where he gets his back broken. That's true. Hulk does smash everything. It's his whole gimmick. Yep. This is X-23 number 20. And there's X-23 along with the vampire version of Jubilee on the cover. X-23, she got her claws popped. It's issue number 20, near mint, never read condition. It's only going to be $4. Cover price, X23 number 20. We'll pull down the Captain Marvel for 22. And we're going to put out the X23 number 20 for $4. Again, let us know in the feed what you guys are looking for, and we'll do our best to put those characters up on the board so that way you can get what you are looking for. Oh, and of course, in that close-up window, that is X-Men CGC signed by none other than Stan the Man Lee for only $300. That's only $50 more than the Wolverine that we had up the last time, and that Wolverine only came out a few years ago. That is X-Men 22, signed by Stan Lee. I thought for a second you were going to say X-Men for $300, but fine. X23 for $4 to Patrick. Thank you, Patrick. What's up?
Hey, man, I'm coming to relieve you. I didn't realize you were sick.
All right. Yeah, it started hitting pretty heavy during that last sale.
Oh, man, I'm sorry to hear that.
So,
yeah, anytime you need to get a hold of me, dude, don't text me. Text me, text Kim, text Dublin.
okay. Gotcha.
You know.
It's one of those things. I hate to do it anyway because I'm not normally one of those call-in guys. So.
I don't think you generally are. But I'm good to come in and help. You do a lot of work. I really appreciate you. So.
I appreciate it. Been moving right along. Been selling some stuff.
Very good. So what's been selling the most this evening?
We saw a lot of Spider-Man, and that guy, he bought a ton of Spider-Man, and then he went on his way. He knew his limit, so he cut off for the night.
All right.
But we've been selling some Hulk a little bit. A lot of Marvel, mostly Marvel today, out of everything, yeah. But this X-Men 22, that's the one.
Well, I saw you put it up. It hasn't been up all that long. I think I'll leave it up there a little bit longer.
Oh, yeah.
Although, you know, it is X-Men 22 signed by Stan Lee 4.0, 1965 or 6?
That is 1966.
1966. So.
Is that anyway a key issue?
It's
About the issue itself.
Probably not.
nah, it stars a lot of villains, but
Yeah, it's got
the
a lot
general deal is it's
Magneto in it, right?
no, pretty much everybody but him.
Oh, okay.
But it does the fact that it's number 22 and it's in that good a shape in general.
I mean, it's the first 2
tough.
years issue, plus Stan Lee's signature, plus 4.0, plus, I don't know if you know this, but CGC graded makes it a pretty big deal. Sort of like me and Jason. We're pretty big deal. I'm just saying.
Here's this thing. You want to advertise?
All right.
The 4 boxes of them are sitting right there.
There's 4 boxes of those. The weird thing about those 4 boxes, we have these comics, these 8 comic lots. There's 8 comics. We bought a collection yesterday, and a lot of the stuff that Jason is selling tonight came out of that collection. The bad thing is I pulled like 2 dozen really nice Walking Dead out of that collection last night. And I had them setting aside, and then after Jason did all of his stuff pulled, and he was selling them, I asked him about The Walking Dead, and he's like, I didn't see them. So I went to look for them, and they're gone.
Yeah, there's a pretty good chance they're in those bundles.
So I don't know.
Like, we don't know for
I'm
sure,
not
but
opening up. I mean, there's like $200 worth of Walking Dead we got missing in the store. I'm not going through those bundles, every one of them, to see if I can find them. So I know that there's Benjamin does a good deal of making the bundles. There's going to be a lot of scattered stuffs, but I think that's where these may have ended up. Anyway, I'm going to put one of these out front here to remind people that we have we have these bundles for sale. It is 8 random comics, very rando comics, for just $6. I'm going to come around that side and talk about what's on the board so I can familiarize myself. Warren, you're going to need to like cockeye that table a little bit, because in addition to being the tracker, you're going to also be the fetcher, because Marcus don't fetch his own books.
I got you.
I've had that stroke and I forget what stuff is, so.
Before he leaves, I claim X-Men for $3.
Thank
There
you,
you go, Christian. Thank you very much. That's a big buy. Thank you very kindly. That is going to appreciate in value, sadly, and it'll be sooner rather than later, I reckon. Anyway.
I'll see you guys in the morning. Thank you for coming in.
Yeah, good night, Jason. Hey, oh, Kim wanted me to ask you, did you pull subscribers?
Yeah, it's all done.
Okay.
I'm also going to drop Ken's books off with him.
Very good. All right. Thank you, buddy. All right, so we have number one, the Dreaming, number one up here for just $9. It looks to be in very fine plus maybe near mint condition. Again, old guy, bad eyes. But I'm just checking them out as I go here. We got Lobo Chained number. Oh, it's a Lobo Chain special. It's at $4. Wolverine 65 for only $3. Deadpool number 31 here for just $4. We've got the bulk comic lot, 8 comics for $6. We've got X-Men number 41. That's not like the 22. That's a completely different series for just $5. G.I. Joe Special Missions number 2 for $5. Hulk $2.39. It's a 40-cent Bronze Age cover. It's in really nice shape. That's one of the ones from that collection I was saying that we just bought. They had the Walking Deads that went missing. That's from that collection. So is the Moon Knight number 13 for $4, 50-cent Bronze Age, and the Power Man Iron Fist number 63, 40-cent cover, also out of that bunch of comics. That bunch of comics had a whole bunch of older Bronze Age stuff and some Image stuff in it. It was 4 big boxes. We bought it from a particular collector who was opening a shop, and he sold us a bunch of his duplicates so he could afford a sign. So that's sometimes how it goes. We get a good deal here and there. Tasha, I'm sorry. I'm going to have to ask you, Warren, would you go up front and get me a Coke Zero? I am dry-mouthed. I was literally asleep when Devlin bumped the wall, woke me up, and I saw you guys on the line, and I thought, man, they're doing well, so I was going to go back to sleep. And then something made me look at my Facebook one more time. I saw that I had a message, and it was from Jason saying he wasn't feeling well. So, did you? Well, I hope it was fun. Oh, well, please don't sneeze on me. You plague girl, you. Plague girl. Plague girl is getting everybody sick. That's no good. We can't have that. Uh-huh. Don't blame me. You're the plague girl. So we got anybody wanting anything tonight? I got some good stuff here. Who is interested in what?
I think quite a few of them are crying that they didn't pick up that 300
Oh yeah.
signature. Well, they could.
That could be. They could be crying that they didn't pick up that $300 very old Silver Age 12-cent cover signed by the man Stan himself. Believe me when I tell you, it came in yesterday or this morning. I opened the package this morning and it was in it, and I thought, you know, I might keep this. And I don't collect comics, so I was a little heartbroken to have to let it go, but have to let it go I did. And we made a tiny bit of money on it. I thought we should sell it for $400, but $300 is fine, I guess. Anyway, I'm going to rotate some stuff. This is how we do it here. We take something down that hasn't been up for a while. I put something else out, and we carry on. So there's a marker. All right. Here is Vengeance of Vampirella number 2. It's a really good-looking book. Beautiful cover art, of course. I mean, it's Vampirella. They always have great-looking cover art. Yeah, I'm gonna. Oh, I'll take that one. All right. No, just leave it there. Okay. So there's a Vampirella right there for a low price, $5 on Vengeance of Vampirella number 2. I'm going to put this Captain Marvel number 1, $22 cover. Actually, you know what? I'm going to mark it down to 20. I'm going to mark it down to 20. It's the first time I've had it out tonight. I know it's been out earlier, but I'm going to mark it down to 20 and put it in the close-up window. Looks to be close-up window quality to me. And you've got to have something in the close-up window. I mean, you know, if you're not using it, what do you got it for? All right. Girl, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? You gotta hand me a napkin over there. I need a napkin. The top of this can is so nasty. I won't even drink out of it. It's man, Warren spit on it or something. Tobacco spitting. Man, tell you what. Anywho, I'm gonna try to sell some comics tonight. Doesn't seem like I'm doing too well yet, but anything's possible, I guess. Yeah. I can't get my phone to get in here and sign in tonight. You guys been having trouble with that?
No. Only you.
Only me. Well, I'm the special one, I guess. I has my issues. Hey, how could I be a comic book shop owner if I don't have issues?
The first half of Gambit. Ooh, we sold the first half of Gambit that was signed by someone one time.
We did. Yeah, that first appearance of Gambit, we had several copies of it in the past, and we've sold them. We had one that was signed by the, at one time we had one that was signed by the creator, and we had one that was signed by the artist, Rob Layfield, I believe, but I don't recall exactly.
Well, this dude named Byron said, "Will you all go down on the breaking of the bat that was out?" Do we put comics back out after we pulled them?
No, and we don't mark them down either. I appreciate you, I appreciate your interest, but we do not take offers on comics. We put them out at a price. If we decide to reprice it, that makes us a store. If we allow ourselves to take offers, that makes us an auction house. And we're not an auction house. There are specific rules in the state of Kentucky, and although every other seller on Facebook will break those rules, I will not. That doesn't make me a more moral person. I'm not trying to say I got the moral high ground. If you knew me, you know that's not what I'm saying. I'm simply saying that I won't break that rule because I'm afraid of the state of Kentucky. Man. Trying to open a can of pop. Okay. Yeah, did you call me a puta?
No, I said evil and that's the noise.
Uh-huh. I heard what you said. I just don't know what none of it means except puta, and I got that part.
He was actually born in Mexico.
Yeah. That doesn't make me fluent in Spanish. It just makes me a Mexican citizen. You know that, right?
I know.
All right, then. No, if I'm fluent in a second language, it's French. Uh-huh. All right, so here's Seekers of the Weird, #1. I'm going to go ahead and put this out. I'm going to pull some more stuff down. How many viewers are we at right now?
We're at 25.
25.
Yeah, I shared to the groups I could and got kicked out of 2.
Yes, shared to the groups you could and got kicked out of 2. So, are you sharing the groups there, Warren?
Yeah, I think I joined maybe 9 today alone.
Nice. All right, well, that seems good. I'm going to go ahead and put this Wolverine #65 back out. I marked it down to $2. And I'm going to put this Deadpool Original Sin back out. I'm going to mark it down to $3. I'm marking stuff down, pulling stuff off, replacing things, doing some cool stuff. That's what I'm doing. Uh-huh. Chris Claremont. Was that the original artist for the, Gambit, was it?
Is that the guy that we had the signature from?
I don't recall.
Oh.
Honestly.
Well, never mind.
I don't think Chris Claremont was the original artist for that, but I guess he could have been. I'm going to be reusing some of these old price tags as I put stuff out at a somewhat lower price. Go around the board here, remarking a few items. This is Moon Knight, #13, 50-cent Bronze Age comic. I'm going to put it out right here. Then, I'm going to reprice this G.I. Joe Special #2. I'm going to put this back out. Put it right here. There we go. And then, oh yeah, this Hulk 239 Bronze Age 40-cent cover. Fine or better condition. I'll put that right here. Power Man Iron Fist. Yep. 40-cent cover, number 63. I'm going to go ahead and put that out. It's a good looking book. I like well, first of all, I'm an old Luke Cage fan from way back in the 20-cent days of comics. You know. Daredevil and Batman. Daredevil and Batman. That's a fun crossover. I think that one will look good in the bins out there. I'm going to go ahead and reprice this. Actually, that's going to look good in the bins too. Let me find something new to put out. I got this Walking Dead number 63. This is a key issue. It also has the first chew, number 1, right there. Crossover title. In the back of the comic, it's an extra thick comic. This is Free the Hunters, Part 2 of 5. It was previously marked $90. Seems like a good price at $90. But I want to sell some comics tonight, so I'm going to give it a little markdown. Not $85, not $75, not even $55. $45. Now that ought to sell. If it doesn't, I'm putting the 90 tag back on it and putting it out in the display cases. But right now, just $45 for that one. I want to jumpstart a little interest here.
Forrest asked, how long does it take for comics to get from Kentucky to Cali? And it varies depending on the post.
Yeah, I have no idea how long it takes to get there. Here's what I can promise you. If you pay tonight, if you pay tomorrow morning for the comics you buy today, they'll go out in the mail tomorrow or Friday. I'm sorry, tomorrow or Thursday. But they're likely to go out tomorrow. I got a packer that comes in every day and packs, and a shipper that comes in every day and ships everything that's packed, that's been paid for. So, and the packer packs everything regardless of it's been paid for. We got packages over there sitting on the table waiting to be shipped. All they have to be is paid for. Once they're paid for, they go into the shipping pile. Label gets stuck on them and they go out the door. We ship a table full of packages every single day. We have a very quick turnaround, and after that, it's up to the post office. Get it in 3 days? Cool. Get it in 10 days? Cool. Nothing we can do about it. So we occasionally get a customer who's very upset because they bought something and they live in Washington, they live in Vancouver, or they live up in Canada somewhere, and it takes 2 weeks to get to them. You know what? Don't own the post office. Wish I did. Run it more efficiently. Make a shit ton of money. But I don't own the post office. Nothing I can do to affect how fast something gets there unless you want overnight delivery. And if you want overnight delivery, we'll ship it overnight. But you're paying for the overnight shipping. Otherwise, it's $5.95, and it gets there when it gets there. All right? Yeah. That's the only way we can do it. We can either ship it super fast, or we can ship it super cheap. But we can't ship it super both. Yeah, that was a good buy for Steve. Tell you what, man. I'll tell you what, man. Dang old thing sheet. Mm-hmm. So it looks like I'm down to like 3. Oh, there's some sticky notes. My goodness. I'm starting to get a little. Okay, a little bit of. It's like an earthquake here in Kentucky. Sometimes you have to be careful in this building. Yep. That's what it is. All right, I got another one here. This is a New 52 week. I'm sorry, it's not New 52. It's DC 52, week 41. 41. I'm gonna put that. I'm gonna use one of these. Reuse one of these stickers. Put that out for $5. There we go. Bam, bam. This one here, we head out for 3. Never to be seen again. Going into a repack. Whoa, nice. Punisher number 5. I like to reuse stickers. I don't know as much about these newer comics. You get back to 35-cent comics, anything before that, I'm very knowledgeable. You get up to about 75 cents and earlier and later, I don't know. I'm guessing. I put a price on them. This is why if you come around again like this, I'm just like, meh, whatever. And then I'll take the Punisher here and I'll put that out. Did I even say what issue Punisher that was? I probably didn't, did I? Yeah, Punisher number 5. It's in very fine plus, maybe near mint from condition. It's 1987, so that's 30 years old. To me, that's a newer comic. I'm an old guy. What are you going to do? All right, let's see here. Number 3 of Moon Knight. We couldn't sell that. Well, that's a bummer. That's a bummer, man. That's a bummer. All right. See what else we got. Oh, Saga of the Swamp Thing number 9. Oh my goodness. That has a 60-cent cover on it. 60-cent Bronze Age Saga of the Swamp Thing. Very fine or better. Boom, $5. Oh goodness. We couldn't sell this for $4. All right, I'll put it out for $3. We'll see if G.I. Joe Special Missions number 2 will garner $3. I kind of doubt it myself. Oh, goodness. Yeah, that's no good. We got a price gun laying around here? Yeah, give me a price gun. Because this Hulk number 239 that I can't sell for $4, I'm going to put it in the bins for like $7, and it'll sell. I'll leave it back out here for a couple minutes, but as soon as he gets back with a price gun, I'm repricing that to $7. That's crazy low prices. Crazy low prices. Power Man Iron Fist for $3. Repricing, replacing, regrouping. That's what I do. Yeah. And stuff. Don't you know it? Here is Flash. Woo. Blackest Night. Flash Blackest Night number 3. I'm going to put that out for $5. Flash Blackest Night number 3 goes out for $5. What do we got here? 52 number 41. Well, it's only been out there about a minute. I went around the board pretty quick. I'm going to give it a minute. I'm going to replace whatever we got out there in the close-up window.
You can answer first. Yes, they did make a King of the Hill comic book called That Boy Ain't Right.
They did make a King of the Hill comic book called That Boy Ain't Right. As you can understand, it's more or less about Bobby Hill, I guess. And I'm going to put out this Submariner number 4. One day you're going to be talking about how you had a chance to buy that Submariner number 4. I know they had it marked $40 earlier. I'm going to just price it down to $30. That's going to be like an Iron Man. At some point, it's going to be a $200 comic book, and you're going to be like, I remember that time. I almost bought something really cool cheap, but I didn't. So, you know, what are you going to do?
Submariner.
Submariner. No. All right. So what are we doing wrong? I mean, I saw Jason really tearing through the comics when I was watching the feed earlier. It seemed like a lot of people were hopping, popping, buying, and going through the books. Now we're down to 21 viewers. I haven't sold the comic book in about 5 minutes. Yeah, I don't understand. I know Jason's better looking than me and younger, but you know, oh, I got a little from Warren over there. Maybe Warren thinks I'm good looking. It makes me confident. Jason is the man. You were right about that, Renee. I don't doubt it a bit. That's why when I saw that he was sick, I was like, man, I'm going to come in and save him. But I hate to save him at my own expense. My goodness. You're not standing up and on camera. You also didn't ask to be relieved. So there you go. Yep, we did sell that X-Men for $300. All right. Well, I guess technically that was still Jason, because somebody said, I'm going to buy that before Jason leaves. I'm like,
Oh yeah, he did say
yeah,
that.
yeah. He did say that.
In your defense, though, a lot of people did like sign up right before you came because they bought so much today that they didn't have any more money and they want to save for new comic book day.
Man, yeah, tomorrow is new comic book day. It's going to be cool. Wow, check that out. Spider pattern on this cool tie-dye t-shirt. Size, what size is it? Large. How much are we selling for?
15.
$15 for that cool tie-dye t-shirt. That's one that Tasha personally makes. That's a good deal, and it's a large.
Pop culture requests for shirts.
We had pop culture requests for shirts?
Well, I take them, so.
Oh, I see. So she likes to, like, customize shirts and stuff. She did a pretty cool Captain America one not long ago.
Did you see the one I made for Jason, the turtle?
I did not.
I made him the face of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Face of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle in tie-dye. That is not easy. All right. I'm going to pull down some comic prices and put up some other prices on these books. See if we can't kickstart some sales. That one, that 52 got number 41 got moved from $5 to $3. I'm going to put out this Vampirella at just $3 as well. This is Vampirella, Vengeance of Vampirella number 2 from Harris Comics. That's an older one. I'm just going to put that out for $3. I'm going to take down this Punisher number 5. I'm going to price it $3. Put that back out. Somebody give me a pair of scissors. Swamp Thing number 9. Yeah, I can't sell that for $3. I'm going to go ahead and price that $7.99 and put it out in the bins. We'll definitely get that from it. That'll go out in the bins later. I had another one over here I was going to price too, didn't I? What was that? What was it?
I think it's a Hulk.
Oh yeah, that Bronze Age Hulk. I must have put it in this box here. Well, I'll run and get across it again here soon. It's probably still out.
Oh no, not the scissors.
Yes, I'm afraid that the scissors are called for.
Is that what's happening right now?
Yes. The scissors are... For what reason?
To destroy a comic?
Yeah, this one didn't sell. This is I had Wolverine number 65 out for $2. I'm going to put it right here, and I'm going to put a time clock on. I'm going to go around the board one last time. And if I get that Wolverine number 65 and it is still sitting there, and it has not sold for $2, I'm cutting it in half. Cutting it in half if it doesn't sell. I'm going to go around the board one last time. Where it meets its final fate. Hey, here's that Hulk one, 239 I talked about. I'm going to go ahead and price that one.
Patrick got it.
Patrick got it?
Yeah.
All right, well, okay. Patrick got that for $2. I'm just going to go ahead and move this over in the slaughterhouse then. So I've moved this one over to the slaughterhouse. If I get around to it again and it's still $2, snip. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I only wanted the Wolverine to be sued. I don't care about any of
I
those.
was literally about to buy the whole board.
It's fun to watch a comic die every once in a while.
So let's see what here. See what we got here. This is Power Man Iron Fist number 63. That one's going to go in the bins. We've been selling a lot of comics from the bins in the last, I guess probably 3 months leading up to our move, and we've got to replenish them. So I'm going to go ahead and put this out. This is all new, all different Avengers, number 1 from 2015. It is the first cover, first printing, first issue, and there you go. It's just $5. That is a heck of a deal. Here is Deadpool.
What grade would you give the Submariner?
I would say it is very good. Plus, is better than a 4. Probably not a 6. I'm going to put out Deadpool number 28 here for $3. It's also someday going to be a $200 book, but
Can't see what number that Punisher is.
5. Punisher number 5. I don't care if you walk in front of the camera there, Tosh. You can walk right over there and take a look. I'm going to put out Flash number 31 from 1989. Here is a 28-year-old comic. It is bagged. It is not boarded. That is the reason I'm pricing it $2. For bagged and boarded, I price it for $5. But
For 3 to Lewis.
it is not. Here is, I'm going to put out the Flash, number 3, Blackest Night, the Flash, number 3. I marked it down from $5 to just $3. We are making it around the board. I'm coming back to that. What is that, a G.I. Joe I'm about to cut? Yeah, G.I. Joe Special Missions number 2. It's about to meet its final fate. Yeah, yep. All right. Here's Deadpool number 29. I'm going to put it out for $3. I like the idea that we're selling some stuff. I want to keep the selling going. Keep on rocking it. Yeah. That Vampirella #2 for $3. I'm just going to pull it off the board, put it back in the box with the other Vampirellas for another day. It will live to fight another time. I'm going to take this one down too. This is 52, week 41. Those will still get $6 or $7 out of the bins every time we have them. So I'll go ahead and put that out in the bin. That means we need a pair out here. I'm going to sell this pair for $15. Well, $13. This is Star Trek Green Lantern #1, both covers. The Spectrum War, as you can see, the two covers together show the Starship Enterprise there in the close-up. And I'm going to sell them together for $13. They have been $7 a piece. And these are special because they are the 2015 California or San Diego Comic-Con exclusive covers. They only made 3,000 of each of these, and this is the pair, suitable for collecting, suitable for framing, suitable for display. Those comics will be awesome on your shelf, and you should get them immediately. The Punisher #5 is all the way, well, we'll see here in a second. This one didn't sell. So I'm going to mark the Punisher #5 down to $2. I'm going to put it over there. It's going to meet its fate in a little bit. This is G.I. Joe Special Missions #2. You don't buy it? I don't care. You think it's trash? So do I. There we go. Cool. Let's put out some more comic books, shall we? Now you know the consequences of your actions or inactions. Superhero. You saw that one, Warren? You buy it?
I bought that one.
Warren wants to buy that one because he doesn't want it to die.
God, that was scary.
Dude, that stresses me out. Why?
It's stressing you out. Oh, poor.
Here is Batman 462. This is a nice early modern age comic, number 462. It's a $1 cover. We're going to put it out for $5. Here is a cool Star Wars Starfighter, the Crossbones. #2 from Lucas Books. Dark Horse Comics. This is years old, man. I don't know how old, but, you know, back when Dark Horse had Star Wars. There you go. Yes, Forrest, I did cut a comic book in half. So, I know that other people have been claimed to be a jackass before. Believe me when I tell you, I'm the jackass. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I will cut a comic book in half if it does not sell. If it doesn't, I'm a comic book seller. I don't know what y'all are, but I am a comic book seller. And if it won't sell it, I don't need it. It won't sell it, I don't need it. It ain't for me. All right, so here's a $2. You know what happens if I go all the way around the board. This is Flash, Blackest Night, #3 of 3. Right there. $2. If it doesn't sell for $2 when I get back to it, cutting it in half, throwing it away. That's real. Yep, that's what I do's. All right. So here is Flash #1, first issue, Brightest Day, June 2010. You won't be able to save them all. Who bought that one?
John Rambo.
John Rambo. All right, John Rambo. That's a cool name, by the way. John Rambo.
We say that every time he's on.
Do you? All right. I am going to put another $2 book out. That's right. Deadpool number 29 right there. Was $3. Now it's $2. Right next to it, The Flash #1 from 2010. Flash Brightest Day #1, $5. I think that's like a $12 comic. And then guess what I'm coming up to? Oh, yeah. That is Flash #31. And it was $2. That's what happens. $2 books don't sell. I sentence them to hell. That's right. That's how I roll. Let's see what else I got back here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. This is Sergeant Rock, #302. Easy Company at Anzio at the Bloodbath Invasion of Italy, number 302, Sergeant Rock. I don't know what's key about this issue, but it is number 302, Sergeant Rock. It was marked $30. There's a price tag I just took off of it. $30. $30 for that Sergeant Rock. I don't know why it was $30. Remember, I told you, I am not the sharpest guy when it comes to, you know, some of these comic books, and I'm definitely not a Sergeant Rock fan. So I am going to reprice this book, not $30, not $25, not $20, not even $15. We're going to reprice it $12. Nope, just kidding. $10 for that 30. Its price tag's right on it. $30. It was marked $30. There's the old price tag. Tearing that up, throwing that away. $10 for that Sergeant Rock right there. That is a good deal. That is a hell of a steal. You should probably buy that book. That's a good one. Here is Batman number... Oh, I got a Batman out, don't I? I got a Batman out? I do. All right, we won't put out another Batman. Instead, I'll put out a Cable. I'm going to put this Cable out. This is Cable Deluxe. Marvel Deluxe Cable. Number 26. First cover, first print, just $3. Talk about these one more time. These comic bundles, 8 comics for $6. Those were from a large collection that we picked. We picked the better books out of that collection, and then I had Benjamin lay them out. He took pictures of them and posted them today, I think. Anyway, we made like 200 of these bundles from the rest of that collection. There's some good stuff in there because, you know, I picked it and Jason picked it, but we don't know everything. And 8 comics for $6. A lot of fun. A lot of fun. All right.
So Renee asked, why don't you just sell them for $1?
Because I don't want to.
And
I like cutting them.
Why don't we donate them to charity? So I made it known we do charity.
Oh, so let's talk about charity a little bit. I want you to understand. Every elementary school, high school, junior high school, library, hospital, scouting group, and church, and anyone else pretty much, who comes to my shop asking for some type of charitable contribution, gets one. Gets one. We contribute product to charity drives. We contribute money to school, after-school programs, anyone who wants it, okay? I give away thousands of comics a year, but I'm not going to give away shit, okay? If a comic book won't sell for $2, it literally is shit, right? I don't give away used-looking books. Free Comic Book Day every May. I don't order enough from my store. I order enough from my store 3 times over, and then I put them in dentist's office and doctor's office, anywhere kids might be. I leave some at Starbucks. I leave some at the other coffee houses here in town. When parents come in and ask me how we can help them with their homeschooling programs, I give them comic books. We do a lot of charity work. I don't want you to think that we're just being assholes. In addition to being an asshole, I do a lot of charity work for pretty much anyone who asks.
And now Forrest said, speaking of giveaways.
Forrest likes the giveaways. I know that. Well, I don't know what time it is. What time is it? It's 9 o'clock.
We're 8 minutes
All right.
past.
Well, this is a $30 comic book. We're going to give that away. To sign up for this comic book, you have to post, I want Sergeant Rock. I want Sergeant Rock. Don't put a price. If you put, I want Sergeant Rock for 10, you're buying it. If you say, I want Sergeant Rock, I'm going to give you that $30 book. Well, Tasha's going to draw somebody who posts, I want Sergeant Rock. So, want Sergeant Rock. Warren Mullins, who works here and is not eligible to win free books. Sorry, Warren. If you were at home off the clock, you could win, but you can't win now. Thank you, Curtis. I appreciate you liking and sharing. So we got Justin Matchett. We got Forrest Clark. We got Josh New. We got Eric Berg. We have Idle Thomas. Idri Thomas. Curtis Ray New. Francesco DeSante. Whatever. They're going so fast I can't read them now. We got a lot of people who want Sergeant Rock. So I'm going to give it another minute or so here. And then, thank you, Kim. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to have Tasha pull somebody for the Sergeant Rock book. And There we go. Sylvan, she wants it more. Powered by Starbucks. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. All right. I'm gonna fill the board, and then Tasha's gonna whisper me the name, and then I'm gonna give it up. Right, Tasha?
I hope not.
Saga. The Saga of Swamp Thing number 15. This one is very fine or better. Just $5. Here is DC Comics Uncharted. I'm going to put this one out cheap. Uncharted number 3. I'm going to put that out for $3. Seems like I should probably price something $2 just so I can kill it. Oh, I got this nice Judge Dredd here I put out just a minute ago for $3. That is Judge Dredd. He's the Law in Mega City 1, number 34. $1.25 cover. Price on that is just $3. Josh New. Josh New is the winner of the comic. There you go. Thank you, Tosh. Appreciate that. There was the note with Josh New's name on it. Okay, so, yeah. Got the Star Trek pair up here. Can't get 13 out of the Star Trek pair. All right. Looks like it's my last pair. $9. We will let the books go for $9 for the pair. That's for both of them. Both halves of that Star Trek, what do they call it? Interlocking cover thingy from the 2015 San Diego Comic-Con. Pretty cool, huh? Yeah. I don't really know, Jackie. We go through stuff pretty quick, and tonight I'm one person short of having someone who can go look in the bins. We're about, wow. This is a big store. We're like 50 yards from the bins. It would be a big football play to get to the bins from here. It's a long ways. Yes, Forrest, we do buy to resell. All you have to do is, send us a list or call me in the morning. The phone number again is, God damn it. I'm not used to this being backwards on the TV thing. The phone number is right down there. You can give us a call in the morning. I'd be glad to talk to you about buying your collection or singles.
Yeah, I got to tell this guy I can't be bouncing.
Even offering to sell your collection to anyone else on the feed will get you fucking banned. Permanently. This is my store. Gone to a lot of work, have a lot of people working here. My store. You selling stuff on my feed? Not cool. Knock it off. Thank you. All right. So the Batman 426 would not sell, or 462, I apologize, 462 would not sell for $5. Let's put that out for $4. Let's take the Star Wars Starfighter Crossbones number 2. Wouldn't sell for $4. I'm going to put it out for $3. This one here, whatever this is, wouldn't sell for $3. Avengers number 1. Yeah, I'm just going to remark that. Where's my price gun? I got a price gun here. Awesome. Price gun, boom. That is going into the bins out front. Yeah, well, the bins out in front of the store is what I mean. Here is a different Vampirella. Oh, this one's nice. From Harris Comics, number 4, printed in the USA. Vampirella. This is marked at $8.50 on the tag right here. I'm going to go ahead and mark it $5. Stick it right there. We have this Original Sin Deadpool. Oh! I thought it was marked 6, but it's marked 2. And it's a $2 comic, and its time has come. I'm going to give that about another 30 seconds. Who wants the Deadpool number 31 or number 29 for $2? After all, even though this is a near mint copy of Deadpool number 29, first cover, first print, near mint, to mint condition. If I don't sell it by the time the second hand goes around one time, it's got to die. Lewis got it. All right. Thank you, Lewis. You saved it. It appreciates it, I'm pretty sure. Just for fun, I'm just going to keep putting out $2 books. $2 books. Every time I come around to that spot, I'm putting out a $2 book. So, this is Flash number 232. 2007. 2007? Yeah, that's a 10-year-old book. I bagged it and boarded it. It is very fine plus. Probably near mint, but it's a nice looking book. Flash 232. $2. I should probably have marked that 5 to start with and worked my way down, but it's, you know, like I say, it's a good looking book. We couldn't sell Saga the Swamp Thing. Well, I just put that up, didn't I? All right. We'll give that a minute. What's this one? Uncharted for 3. Couldn't sell Uncharted for 3. We're going to make another example book here. This one is also going to be $2. DC Comics Uncharted number 3 for $2. There, I got two $2 books. When I come back around to those, I am not giving a warning. If I get back to them and they're still there, and $2, they die. That's it. No warnings. Well, I haven't been looking for Mortal Kombat yet. Yeah, I'm going to cut the Deadpool. I mean, if it's still there when I get back to it. Yeah, Forrest, I haven't looked for any Mortal Kombat today. Today consisted of, as you know, I answered some, and it wasn't one. It was like 6 customer queries this morning. I did the monthly reorder for comics. I did the weekly reorder for card games, and the weekly reorder for board games, and the weekly reorder for dice, and the weekly reorders for supplies. Those are 4 different distributors. I went on to a couple of other websites and ordered things like Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! And Digimon plush. Then I counseled 3 employees this morning. Talked to 3 different employees, trying to refine them in their job. I've been doing this 31 years. I'm very particular. Shit gets done my way, or I find people who will do it my way. All 3 of my employees are awesome, and they all responded exactly as I hoped they would. So then I finally got to work, and I tried to do a morning sale. If any of you watched that, it was a fiasco. I went for 22 minutes and didn't sell one thing, so I gave up on that rather quickly. I mean, how long do you expect a guy to do a morning sale if he's making no sales? I've been divorced 4 times. There's a hint. So didn't really stay on that very long. Then Kim brought me some lunch. I had some lunch. Worst chicken wings I've ever eaten. I don't think they were chicken. I don't think they were chicken. I think they were probably rat parts. It was fucking horrible. Yeah, they were horrible. So anyway, couldn't get that out of my head. I don't like boneless wings, because if there's no bone, how do I know what it is? It also didn't taste like chicken. So I gave up on those. Had another mocha, did some more work, did some research. Then I went home to take a nap, watched some TV with the wife, hung out a little bit, and then got the message from my friend here that he was like, so I come back in, but I got a mocha out of the deal, so all is not lost. But I have not been looking for the other stuff. Rat King, if that's a reference to the wings, I believe you're right. Yeah.
Skeever, or what's that from D&D?
Yeah, it's a skeever.
Yeah, Skeever.
No, that's Skyrim.
That's Warhammer.
That's Skyrim.
No, Warhammer is Skaven.
Skaven, okay.
Yeah.
Skyrim.
All right, so let me find some more books. We're going to go around the board here. I'm going to rip up some comics. It's going to be fun. Oh, nice. This is a 15-cent Justice League of America. 15-cent Silver Age comic. Had a much higher price tag on it. I do believe that's a Neil Adams cover art. And I've been a Neil Adams fan since, the beginning of time. So, got to meet my childhood artist hero, Neil Adams, several times at the Lexington Comic Con, which is pretty cool, because I went to a lot of Comic Cons over the year and never got to meet that guy. But I finally did. That was pretty awesome. I'm going to go ahead and take this pair down. I'm going to just price them at $6 a piece and put them in the bins. After all, they are a previews exclusive, San Diego Comic Con exclusive cover, and they will look good in our bins. Looks like I got a few things to put out before I can get back to killing stuff. So here is Highlander, the American Dream, issue number 5 from IDW Press. I like IDW. I like that IDW has some properties that have started turning into games, and some of their games are pretty good, and I enjoy them for that reason quite a bit. They put out cool stuff. Yeah. Here's a Punisher number 4. Did we ever sell the Punisher number 5? Well, we either sold it or killed it. I'm not sure which.
Yeah, I got that.
I'm going to put out this Punisher number 4 out here for just $5. That's in very fine condition. Maybe a little better. 8 to 8.5. 9 being a near mint. I would not say it's a 9. I would say it's an 8 to an 8.5. Here's a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Oh, nice. Number 26. I'm going to put that out here for $5. We're going to pull... Oh, I guess we're going to pull this one down. This is Batman 462. I won't put Batman 462 on the chopping block. I'll simply put it over there instead. We'll put that in the bins for $6. Here is another Batman. If I can find the right price tag for it. Wow, I don't have a $5 price tag left. I'm going to mark this one $4 then. This one will go around once at $4, and I'll take it down. It's Batman $4.97, $1.25 cover price. Any Batman below 500 is worth a few bucks, I believe. But anyway, there you go. You can have it for just $4 if you'd like it. And we're coming up to this comic next. What is that comic, you say? I say that comic is Uncharted number 3 from DC Comics. And when I get to it here in a second, it's going to die. If it don't fly, it's going to die. That's how it works at Games and Comics. I am in the comic killing mood tonight. So here is a Star Wars. Here is Star Wars Starfighter Crossbones. Number 2. I'm putting this out here for $2 also. I'm going to put this nope, not putting Vampirella back out. I'm going to put Amy Comey Girls. This was a popular title when it was being published. Amy Comey Girls number 7 from DC Comics. I'm going to put that out here for $2. And now, boom. Uncharted from DC Comics. It gonna die. No countdown. You guys knew it was happening. Look away if you can't stand the bloodshed. Or maybe I should say ink shed. There we go. Yeah. Hey, here's a Walking Dead 115. I'm going to go ahead and mark it for $5. Are you picking those up as I drop them?
Yeah.
I really wish you wouldn't. I like to take a picture of the carnage at the end.
Sorry.
Yeah,
No.
carnage.
You want me to just sit through
Yeah,
it?
just leave them there.
Okay.
Just leave them there. Then I'll take a picture of all the carnage on the floor. Of all the comics I've slain in this evening's sale. Oh, yeah. I make as good a Batman as Ben Affleck, don't I? All right, so here is Walking Dead 115, second print. $5. Very high demand comic, that 115. I know why, you know why. Let's, yeah, red shirt, yeah. But in this case, the red shirt is the villain, and he's not going to die. He's the one doing the killing. Oh, yeah. So I'm marking Swamp Thing number 15 down to just $3. I won't kill that one because I can absolutely get $6 out of that. So let's find a $2 book. Oh, here's one. Secret Empire number 1, Brave New World. I'm going to put that right here for $2. And we're off to the races. Let's see if I can get back to that comic book before you can save that comic book. And I will slay it. Right here on camera. You're not afraid of the bloodshed. Or ink shed. You know, whatever. Another one. Hey, here is an IDW. Number 5. Also going to go out at $2. $2. For IDW Highlander, The American Dream, number 5 is going out for $2. So we have 2 comics right here on the chopping block. That's right. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Number 26 wouldn't sell for $5. I'm putting it out for $3. What is this? New madness. Yeah, I'm going to just reprice the Punisher and put it out in the bins. That Punisher is a good deal at $5. I marked it up to $6. Web of Spider-Man, number 59 for $59. Do you see that? Why is Web of Spider-Man 59 for $59?
What issue? 59?
Yeah, look that up. I need to know. Web of Spider-Man number 59 is marked $59. Is that a coincidence? Was somebody just marking the issue number? As 59 seems awfully high for pretty much any Web of Spider-Man, in my opinion. You know, and stuff, right? Right. See this? This is $2, and I'm coming up to it. You know what happens when I get to it, right? That motherfucker dies. That's right. That motherfucker dies.
It's apparently a key book, but it's selling for like 99 cents, $3,
Derpy derp. All right, so I'm going to mark this Spider-Man, Web of Spider-Man, number 59, down to $5. And Star Wars Starfighter number 2. Number 2. It's going to die.
I'll just take it.
You want it?
Yeah, take it.
All right.
I didn't realize.
Oh, it was close. I nicked the bag even. That was close, Warren. Warren has saved yet another comic book. Warren's a good guy. He's one of the original good guys. Oh, yeah. Here is Walking Dead number 115. I'm going to put that out here for, I've marked it down to $4. Oh, this is a semi-key. This Punisher number 12 is $6. Punisher number 12, just $6. Uh-oh. Yeah. Let me reprice this one. This is Swamp Thing. I'll mark that up from $3 to $5.99 to go out on the bins. The Walking Dead for $4. Thank you, Tasha. We got the Spider-Man for $5, did we? Look what's next. Look what's next. You guys didn't save it. Secret Empire Brave New World number 1. Yeah. Oh, man. Look at the beautiful artwork in this comic book. It's just $2. Just $2. You know, I'm going to be nice. I am not going to cut this comic book. It's marked $2, and I'm not going to cut it. I'm going to rip it in half. Okay. I didn't cut it. I didn't. I just ripped it in half. Here is Nolan Ryan comic book, The Unauthorized Biography. Nolan Ryan, The Unauthorized Biography, $5. Boom, right there it goes. Next up, I'm going to throw this away, throw that away. I got a few tags back here that are old and in my way. Oh, boy. $40 tag, never using that again. That's one bye-bye. How about X-Men? X-Men number 16. Putting it out for just $3. X-Men number 16. Near mint. Looks like it's been bagged and boarded since the day it arrived in my store. Put that out for $3. All right. Repricing the Vampirella. Putting her aside. Here's a nice one. This is the Avengers number 47. It was previously marked $69. Avengers number 47. It's in very good to fine condition. It's a beautiful looking book. Want to show that to the camera up close? I'm about to put a new price tag on it. It's not going to be $69. It's not even going to be $59. Not $55. Not even $50. I'm going to mark that puppy $49 and put it in the close-up window. That Submariner has not sold. And I'm taking it down and putting it bye-bye. This one is going in the bins. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. That's right. Going in the bins. There we go. So where am I at? Okay. Well, let me get some more stuff up. Here's an Amazing Spider-Man number 376. And it is stock full of bad guys. I don't know any of these guys' names. Remember, this is a $1.25 comic, and I stopped reading about 50-cent titles. So this is Spider-Man 376. You can look it up. You can tell whether this is like I don't know, a $10 comic, a $25 comic. I don't even care. I'm marking it $6. And somebody gets a hell of a deal, a heck of a steal, a great big win. You can put that in the win column and enjoy your comic book forever. Whoever remembers a magazine called Toy Fair, right? Before there was Toy Fairs, there was Toy Fair. And this is Toy Fair number 114. Toy Fair number 114, $5. Yeah. That's a good deal. You know it. Oh, man, I need some more books out here. Let me see what I got. How about this one's going to go right out as a $2 book. It's Vertigo, Unwritten, Apocalypse, number 7, The Unwritten. $2. I can't wait to come back around to that and give it the treatment. Ooh, there's a horror book, if ever there was one. Survivors Club. Survivors Club number 8 from July of last year. We'll put that out at the original cover price, just $4. Nobody wants these. What's up with that? How about if we did 5 of them at 25? 5 of these at 25. Right? That means you're getting $1 off every one of them. 5 of them at 25. 5 bundles for $25. That is insane. Whew. That is crazy talk. Crazy talk from crazy town. Just $5. All right, here's Flash Brightest Day issue number 1 for $5. Put that out right here. The Punisher number 12 for $6 did not sell. So we will mark it 5. Put it right back out. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 26 for $3. Did not sell. I'm going to mark it 2. I don't like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I don't understand the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I was already an adult by the time Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles come out.
5 for 25, Curtis.
Curtis gets 5 bundles for 25. Thank you. Yeah, Lewis, we are selling 5 of the bundles for 25 if you want a 5 bundle lot. Curtis Ray New just took one. And we are coming up on my next $2 victim. It's going to go bye-bye as soon as we get to it. As soon as we get to it. I'm going to mark Amy Comey Girls, number 7, near mint condition, down to $3. I'm going to go ahead and take this Nolan Ryan, number 1. I had out for $5. I'm going to reprice it for $6. Yeah, you heard me right. It's Nolan fucking Ryan. All right, Amazing Spider-Man for $6 did not sell. I'm going to go ahead and price it down to $5. Amazing Spider-Man 376 is out for $5. This is Toy Fair, number 114. I'm going to go ahead and bag it and board it so everybody knows it's going to be bagged and boarded.
Patrick and Lewis are also getting 5 bundles each.
Patrick and Lewis are also getting 5 bundles each. Thanks, guys. I hope you find some of my old Walking Deads that went missing today in there. I actually do. That'd be awesome. So this is Toy Fair number 114. I'm going to go ahead and put it back out for $4. Uh-oh. What do we have here? The Unwritten number 7 from Vertigo Comics for $2. I'm going to save the price tag to put on my next $2 comic. And, man, this one's tough. It's very thick. There we go. More in the carnage pile. Oh, yeah, that's right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You know what happens? I do not play. I keep telling people that don't play. They don't believe me. They're like, oh, he's going to play. I ain't playing. Why don't you believe me? This is Batman Hollywood Night. Number 2 of 3. I'm just going to put it out for $3 because I had a $3 tag laying here to hand. What is this? This is Survivors Club number 4. I'm going to price this and put it in the bin. Everything does not get repriced. Most things do. Not everything. Here is a Green Lantern. Green Lantern Rebirth from 2005. Because there are no new ideas. Not really. Green Lantern Rebirth from 2005. Number 6. $5. If you are a Green Lantern completist collector, you should get that. I'm going to take this Flash number 1, price it, and put it in the bins. Right in the bins. Right in the bins. I got another comic back here I'm going to price put in the bins too, because we haven't been able to sell the last copy of this Captain Marvel number 1. We had $20 on that earlier, so I'm going to go ahead and put that in the bins. Here is 68. It is a graphic novel. Shouldn't really even be back here at this point. This was something we reordered for the store. Last week we gave it an opportunity to sell out in the the new arrival sale. I'll put it out once for $15. If we come back around to it, that's 25% off, by the way. If we come back around to it, I'm just going to go ahead and put it back in the bin, put it back on the shelf, because that's where it's supposed to go anyway, the day after the sale. No, that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles for $2, didn't it go to the floor?
No, it's sold.
Oh, it's sold? Okay, all right.
I made sure of it.
I was hoping to kill that, but that's because I don't like the turtles. That mocha is awesome. Whoever the team is at Starbucks tonight, they made me an awesome mocha. I really appreciate that. I does like some mochas. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Hey, here's a cool comic book, Supreme. This is basically Image Comics take on Superman, Supreme. This comic is signed by by Brian Murray. Well, I'm not sure if he's the originator or just the author of this book, this particular issue. Signed right on it. Really nice. This came from a collector who I believe got it signed at the Comic Con in Lexington a couple years ago, but I'm not really sure. I'm going to mark it $8. That is Nolan Ryan, and it is $6. And that's the best price you're going to see on that book. I promise. Promise. Best price you're going to see on that book. All right, what do we got here for $3? For $3, we had Amy Comey Girls. Guess what's going to happen to Amy Comey's Girls? Without your help, Amy Comey Girls, number 7, is going to die. It is. It's going to die. I'm going to cut it in half. If you just joined me, there's the scissors. Please like and share. If we get enough likes and shares in the next 2 to 3 minutes, likes and shares and hearts. Likes, shares, and hearts. If we get enough, I'll give this away instead of kill it when I come back around. You can buy it for $2 right now. Otherwise, it will only live if we have likes and shares and hearts. And I don't see a damn heart going across the screen right now. Okay, there's one. Somebody's like, heart, heart. All right, fair enough. We got a few hearts. We'll see if we get enough hearts to save that book when I get back to it. Or you can just buy it. $2. Yeah, that Nolan Ryan for $6, that was a good deal. I know people are hoping I'm going to mark it down. I have changed the price on it once already. We originally put it out at $5. Then we marked it up to $6. Now I'm marking it up to $7. Amy Comey Girls lives. Aww. All right. Let me find something else.
Well, why are you saving them then if you don't want them?
I kind of did want to get this one.
Warren, quit doing that.
But I actually
Jesus
really
Christ.
get into these.
Warren, quit doing that.
Okay.
Warren, you're going to be the reason we make a rule that staff can't buy comics.
I got you.
This is the Punisher number 11. I'm going to put this one back out here for $5. Well, not back out. I'm putting it out for $5. Let's see what we've got here for $3. Batman number 2 of 3. I am going to reprice that at just $2. And here's the deal. Staff cannot buy this fucking book. If somebody wants to buy it, they should do so. If somebody doesn't want to buy it, then they should save it by liking and sharing, which was the whole point the first time, or giving us hearts, which also help pump the number of people who see our feed, is the number of hearts, likes, and shares. So, I will give it away when we get there, if we have enough hearts, likes, and shares. Otherwise, I'm going to cut it in half.
Okay, first of all, we're not up front to even hear the phone. Someone's calling apparently. And second of all, someone said they keep claiming the Nolan one, but they're not putting the name and the price of the item.
Okay, who's claimed the Nolan one before?
Jimmy, but he needs to put the name and the price.
Jimmy, if you want the Nolan for $6, please put, I would like that Nolan comic book that you had out for $6 but marked to $7, but I'd really like it for $6. Put that in your feed, or somebody else can buy it for $6 or something. But we're not seeing your comments, Jimmy. I'm sorry to say. So 68 sold for $15. That looks good. We got a $2 book here that people need to like, share, and or post hearts to save. If we get enough hearts on the feed to save this book, I will give it away randomly to someone who enters the drawing. We'll do like that drawing we did earlier, where people go, "I want that," and then we'll pull a name. Yeah, I know we did a freebie just 45 minutes ago, but we'll do another one. I don't really mind. I like getting hearts. It makes me feel good about myself, and don't judge me. All right. Here is Silent Hill Omnibus Volume 2. It is normally $25. I'm going to put it out for just $19.
Jimmy would like that Ryan Nolan.
Nolan Ryan to Jimmy. Goodbye, Jimmy. Also, Nolan Ryan, greatest pitcher of the 20th century. 7 no-hitters. Lost like 300 games in his career by 1 run because he was on shitty teams. Now, I realize other people have other opinions. They're all wrong. Nolan Ryan was the greatest pitcher of the 20th century. Hey, thanks, man. I love you too, buddy. So here I'm going to put out the Green Lantern number 6. I'm going to put it out for $2. Likes and shares can save it. Likes and shares can save it. Hearts can save it. Otherwise, when I get over there, I got a couple $2 books to kill unless somebody buys them. Supreme, number 10. Signed. Really? It's signed. It's signed by Brian Murray. Nobody wants these really high-dollar books. I'm just going to send all our high-dollar books in and get them graded. Okay.
Well, they hold them
Here we
till
go.
the morning. I don't understand who John Rambo wants to be mentioned for 2.
All right, you saved the Green Lantern for 2, John.
Someone asked, will they hold them till morning? I'm not exactly sure what you're saying.
So
That was Jody.
tomorrow morning, before the new sale, you will have to pay for any books you have. Everything, by the time we do the new sale at noon tomorrow, everything you buy tonight will be packed. Can't be combined with tomorrow's buys. It never can. Tuesday's buys don't get combined with Wednesdays, which don't get combined with Thursdays, which don't get combined with Fridays. We don't do that. After about 4 days, if you're not paying for your stuff, we're putting you on a list of, we don't let these people buy comics from us anymore, because claiming comics and never paying for them is not buying comics. It's just wasting people's time who are trying to make a living. So that's the list's name. I know it could be abbreviated, but we haven't done that yet. Anyway, you don't have to pay tonight. You can pay tomorrow. And again, we're not near the phones. And why are we not near the phones? We have 2 phone jacks. Why don't we have a phone line back here? Tasha, would you do me a favor and send Matt a message on Facebook and telling him we need him to come out here and run us a phone line so we can take payments? And, I remember the reason we didn't do that. I'm stupid. I forgot. So we have 2 phone lines for that very reason. It's supposed to be a phone sitting on your desk, and the only one that forgot to mention it was Marcus. All right. So somebody took GL for 2. Did that already leave, or is that this thing? All right. So we got a Batman for $2 out there. I'm going to race to get to it so I can kill it.
So don't need that message to Matt then?
Oh, no. We need that message to Matt because I forgot to tell Matt I need that done. So this is a signed, limited edition certificate of authenticity included on the back, Creed number 2B. It's the B cover, Creed number 2, butt naked. Certificate of authenticity. This is to certify that this comic was signed by Creed creator Trent Canigua. Canigua? I don't know. I don't want to mispronounce that. Each copy was put in a MyGuard holder with this certificate of authenticity enclosed. Thank you for purchasing this exciting Lightning collectible. Steven Zykowski, publisher of Lightning Comics, number 406 of 950. It is just $15. $15 for the signed, numbered, limited edition, certificate of authenticity, included. Near mint copy of that super cool comic book. I'm going to take this Punisher. I'm going to mark it down to $3. This is a $1 cover price comic, Punisher number 12, right at the very earliest stages of the modern comic age. And we're getting ready to do another purge of $2 comics. It is coming up. Let me see what I can do to get there. I'm going to take this comic book, whatever it is, $5. I'm going to mark it down to $4. Oh, it's another Punisher. I'm just going to take it down, put it in the bins over here. And instead, I'm going to put out this Gasts comic, formerly marked $6, and I'm just going to immediately mark it down to $3. It's Gasts. Oh, I'm sorry, it's not Gasts. It's Chastity, number 1. Issue number 1 of Chastity. That's a fun book, by the way. This is X23. X23, number 14. It was marked $6. I'm marking it down to $4. All right? I'm closing in on that $2 comic book. Amazing Spider-Man 376. We can't sell it for $5.99. I'm just going to reprice it for $5. Put that out in the bins. Get some money out that. Yep. Here is a Strayer comic book, number 3, from Aftershock. Putting it out at $2. There's my next victim. And Toy Fair, we didn't sell for $4. I'm going to price this Toy Fair magazine, also $2. Toy Fair for $2. Magazine, bagged and boarded. Lots of good price guide information in there. Lots of fun. Oh, Vincent! Vincent! Oh, you cost me my fun, Vincent. I shall come for you in the night.
Wow. You can call tomorrow.
Hey, here is a really nice Silver Age Fantastic Four number 131. Previously marked at $20. Quicksilver is saving Medusa. That's an Avenger saving an Inhuman from the Fantastic Four. I don't know what's going on here. The Human Torch goes wild in the land of the uncanny Inhumans, featuring the mutant called Quicksilver, plus the most shocking surprise of all, it must be true, it says it on the cover. I'm just going to mark that $15. It's normally $20 right there. Marked at 15. There you go. That's a deal. That's a steal. You want it. We know it. There you go. Oh, yeah. Here is Daredevil number 28. Daredevil number 28. It's a 12-cent Silver Age comic. It's in great shape. I would say very good plus. One of the staples is slightly misaligned, or it might actually go fine. It's probably 4.5. There we go. $25 for that. That's a good-looking book. We didn't sell this one. I'm just taking down Silent Hill. No reprice, no reprieve. That's going in the wood chipper. I kid. I kid. That's going out on the shelf where it was supposed to be last week when it didn't sell the first time we put it out. All right, Justice League of America. All right. I need some comics to kill. Justice League seems like a good title to kill. Justice League of America, number 45, December of 1990. 27-year-old, early modern age book, $1 cover price, A Fool in Love. And it doesn't look like it's her that's in love because she's like, ew, why are you kissing me? Yep. Superheroes, also not good with girls. Kind of like, you know, other guys, not me. Anyway, I got another Judge Dredd here. This is Judge Dredd, $1.25 original cover price. I need bags and boards, guys and girls. Do we have any? Yeah. That's all we got? Oh, my God.
Back here, yes.
Oh, my God. This is fine. We're closing in on the last hour of our show. We are going to go to 11. I'm going to get this Judge Dredd number 9 out here. It's in fine to very fine condition. It's been read a couple times, but it's in really nice shape. I'm going to go ahead and put that out. Who got that?
Curtis Raymond.
Curtis Ray got the, what do you get? JLA for 2?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
I don't get to kill any comics tonight. All right, so this is Judge Dredd number 9, $1.25, original cover from the United Kingdom. They were selling it for 70 pence. I would like to buy this comic book for 70 pence, my lord. Yeah, right. All right. British are weird. I'm going to remark this $10 for this original, signed, numbered, autographed, super cool, number 1, limited edition, variant cover. I mean, how much super coolness do you need in one comic book in order to buy it? That one is pretty super cool. Really? People keep taking my $2 books. I'm going to kill something.
Rambo, man. Rambo, you ain't going to kill nothing.
All right, here's Strange Fruit, number 1 of 4. I'm putting this puppy out for $4. This is not all that old. I remember ordering this. This is not old. It's newish, whatever. All right, so what do we got here? Chastity, number 1, wouldn't sell for $3. Okay, Chastity, number 1. Let's see how many people like you. She's a nice girl. You can tell by her outfit. For $2. What's this one here? This is X23 number 14. I'm going to mark it down from 4 to 3. Oh, yeah. And I have finally made it around to a $2 book. Ha 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 ha. Strayer number 3. You are in my hands. A $2 book. Strayer number 3. Victory is sweet. I shall tear thee asunder. Who will save you? Strayer number 3 for $2.
I think that's one of the pretty cool. Go.
Death comes for thee. Oh, yeah, that was fun. I appreciate it. You guys let me have one. Thank you very much. All right, so this is Fantastic Four, 131. We had it out for $15. Nobody bought it for $15. I'm going to mark it 12. It probably won't go below 12. It is a very fine Silver Age Marvel comic, Fantastic Four, 121. It's got the Inhumans. Again, Quicksilver is an Avenger. They're fighting the Fantastic Four. I don't know what the hell is going on in this comic, but I do like, if you notice, the 20-cent comics tend to have a art box. And this one does. See how it cuts the art off here? This is not over part of the artwork. It has a box of art. And I like that about this style comic. And it's all. To Francesco. Thank you, Francesco. Appreciate that. You're going to enjoy that comic. I'm going to go ahead and mark this one down. This Daredevil number 28. I'm marking it down from 25 to 15. That won't get marked down again. Again, this is a Silver Age, 12-cent, early Silver Age, third-year Daredevil, who came out, I think, in 62. So this is probably a 65, might be a 66, 1966 comic, somewhere in that range. I have to put out a few comics to get to this one. So let's see what we got. Oh, yeah. Harley Quinn, number 5, the new 52 for $5. That is the Mad variant cover. Oh, yeah. Switch the price tag on this Kazar. Number 8, it's marked $6 here, but I'm going to put it out for 4. Kazar, number 8. Here's a Batgirl number 1. I'm going to put this Batgirl number 1 out. It was marked $6. Batgirl, DC Universe Rebirth annual number 1 Batgirl. I'm going to put it out for $5. That gets me to here. The Judge Dredd, I'm taking the $6 price tag off of that, and I'm putting it out for 4. Now I'm going to take a minute to reorganize my price tags. I got some 6s. I got a lot of 6s. Nobody's paying $6 for a book tonight, are they? I got a 5. I got a 25. Nobody wanted that one. And a 20. Nobody wanted that one. I got a 4. I got a 7. I'm going to throw the 7 away. Yeah. There we go. Clean up my fishizzle. Mix swizzle. All right, Strange Fruit number 1 of 4 would not sell for $4. Fine. I find my victims in new places. This really nice 10-year anniversary Boom Studios comic #1, Strange Fruit, probably slated to be a a series on some TV channel you're unfamiliar with. It'll be worth $100 someday, right? I'm going to sell it for $2, or am I? It's up to you, man. That is totally up to you. Yip, yip. So I'm going to remark this Creed signed limited edition book. I'm just going to put it out for $15. Yeah, that's one. Ah! You are the bane of my existence. All right. This is a nice one. We won't be marking this down any. East of West #2. $10. Near mint. It is. Here's one I will enjoy killing. Scamp from Disney. $2. There we go. Let's see if I can come back around to that and kill it. Scamp. He's innocent. He's just a puppy. He's just a baby puppy. And I am going to cut him in half, just like I'm going to do Chastity right now. Chastity. She's a bad girl. Check her out. Yeah, she's a bad girl. In a what? Boot formation? Oh, goodness. I'm sorry, Chastity. I'm sorry.
We cut her right at the headline. Cut her right at the headline.
Yeah?
Yeah, just cut her head off.
I'm going to cut her head off. That's what Tasha wants. She's a weirdo.
Thank you, John. Oh, my God. Thank you, John. 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 Thank you, John.
Tasha is very happy that you saved Scamp, but you can't save them all. Chastity fell victim. And next up will be Marvel X-23 #14 for $2. Oh, yeah.
It is.
Right there.
He's Lady and Tramp's little boy.
That Daredevil, I'm just going to sit over here. If it doesn't sell, it's not getting marked down. It can just take up some space. I don't mind. Harley Quinn, New 52 #5 for $5. Really kind of surprised. I will mark this one down to $4, but then I'm going to stick it in the bins. We can definitely get $5-6 off the show for that. Kazar #8, 25-cent. Bronze. I'm just going to take this down. Reprice it. That is a Bronze Age Kazar. Gil Kane artwork. Looks great. Just going to put it back. Put it in the bins. Call it even. You know what I'm saying. This is Judge Dredd #9. I'm going to mark it $3. What are you doing over there, Plague Rat? She's bad sick off. You might get some. Are you off tomorrow? I was going to say, you might need to get somebody to cover your shift, girl.
I'm off to go to the hospital tomorrow.
You're off to go to the hospital tomorrow. Very nice. I think that's probably wise.
I'm going to get injected with neon dye.
Neon dye. That sounds like fun. Will you glow in the dark when you come back?
I'm hoping. That's what I want to bring a black light in for.
So this is Catwoman #49, $1.95 original cover price. I'm just going to go ahead and put it out at $2 so I can kill it faster. And also Task Force #26. I'm going to put it out at $2 so I can kill it faster. There we go.
You wouldn't happen to have a Secret Empire #6 by chance, would you?
I have no idea. I'm just putting out books from the stuff back here. Again, we're shorthanded, and half my staff has been struck by the plague, and so I have no idea. I really don't. This is The Walking Dead #115. I sold one earlier tonight for $5. I'm going to put this one out for $5 as well. This is Vampirella number 2, Vengeance of Vampirella. I'm going to put her out at 4. Here is Conan from Dark Horse Comics, number 29. Who moved my fan? There we go. Yeah. This is Conan number 39. Taratath. In the Tower of Taratath. Dun, dun, dun. That is going to be $3. $3. I'm going to put it out right here. You claim it. Buy it. I don't have to cut it in half. Oh, nice. Bronze Age Thor. I don't know why I didn't put this one out earlier. This is nice. Bronze Age Thor number 301, just $4. There we go. East of West for 10 did not sell. I'm just going to mark it $11.99 and put it in the bins. Well, $15.99 actually. I think that is a heck of a good deal for that. Okay, what are you going to do? Task Force for 2, somebody says. Walking Dead for 5, somebody says.
That's all gone.
Oh, that's all gone? All right. I have to move faster. Here's G.I. Joe, American something. It's all covered up. Number 11 from DPP Comics, or DDP. DDP. For $3. There you go. Mind out of the gutter.
Sorry.
Yeah, right. Right. You know how she is. All right, that's going in the bin to go back out for sale. Oh, nice. Preacher number 43. You guys are going to be wishing you'd gotten these when Preacher gets as popular as Walking Dead. There you go, $10. Preacher number 43, first print, first issue, first cover, beautiful condition. We're going to go ahead and put that out for $10. We'll be selling it, or I'll be taking it down and putting it in the comic bins. I'm going to take down the Judge Dredd, number 9. That's a beautiful book. I decided not to undersell that one. Here is Batgirl Annual. We had it out for 4. What are you going to do? Who likes Batgirl and Supergirl enough to save it for $2? Batgirl and Supergirl in Batgirl Annual number 1 from the New 52, just $2. All right. I am repricing Vampirella here to go into the bins. There we go.
Oh my god, seriously? I wrote creatures.
Conan, number 39, just $2. Oh, man. I am going to be a comic cutting up here in a few minutes, tell you what. Yep. Yeah. Lumberjanes and Gotham Academy, number 1 of 6. Was marked $6. I'm going to mark it down to 4. There we go. Here is The Preacher, number 46. We had several of this one, so I've been selling them at 8. I'll sell this one at 8 as well, even though it's our last one. Here is 13 going on 18. Dell 12-cent comic, $2. It's gonna die. Only you can save it. That 12-cent Dell Silver Age comic, just $2, really. I mean, what are you gonna do? You guys saw one of these die earlier. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm not even gonna bag and board it because it's probably gonna die too here before too long. I don't have a spot yet, but I'm gonna get a spot. This is Thor number 301. I'm going to put it out at $3. This is G.I. Joe, American something or other. I'm going to put it out at $2. This is Brave New World number 1. We killed one of these earlier because we couldn't get 2 out of it. I'm going to put it up here. Leaving that. I'm going to take this Flash number 240 and mark it $2. $2 comics. If they're not bagged and boarded, don't get bagged and boarded because I don't want to have to cut a bag and board just because I put it on there. Oh. Conan, I'm going to let you stay one more time because I think I cheated you. I'm going to let you stay up there. Lumberjanes for $4. That seems like a bad deal now. Bad beat. I'm going to go ahead and take that down and mark it 2. We got a lot of $2 books out. You can tell I'm getting in the cutting comics mood right now. I am in the mood. In the mood. Yep. Gonna get to it. Gonna get to it. Yeah, you saved the flash. You saved it. It didn't get cut. Here's another flash, $2. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna take the preacher down, put it in the bins. There we go. I marked that back up. Let's see here. Yep, that is a 12-cent Dell comic, 13 going on 18 from October of '65. I'm gonna let it sit there for a minute. I'm gonna sit down and have a sip of my mocha. And when I stand up again, that Silver Age Dell is going to die. It's just going to die. That is very tasty. Kirkman, Invincible, number 16. This series is about to end. It ends with, I think, issue 144, but I'm not entirely certain. It is the thing that Jason has been talking about pretty much nonstop for. Hey, thanks for saving that one. I really didn't want to cut a Silver Age, but I was going to have to. Yep. Invincible. It's the thing Jason's been talking about pretty much nonstop. He says it's Kirkman's best book ever, and it's about to end at issue 144 or I thought it was going to 150, but he said 144. So that's an early one. That's number 16. When this becomes a Netflix show, that one's going to be worth a lot more money than $12. I'm just saying. Yep. Defiant Comics, Dark Dominion, still has the original card. See that lenticular card on there? Still included. It's autographed. Has the autograph of the comic writer right there. Or maybe it's the artist. I'm not sure. Yeah. J. James. That is the author. This signed, autographed, super cool book. I'm going to put it out at $6. $6. Seems like a good deal. Hey, you know what's going to happen to this one that's marked $3? You guessed it. I'm marking it down to 2. Actually, you know what? I'm just going to bag and board this, put it out in the bins. Save it myself. Save it myself. Secret Empire, Brave New World, number 1. Someday that'll probably be like a $10, $15 book. So, I'm going to go ahead and put it out. Yep. There we go. I don't like to cut them all. I like to cut some. All right. Criminals. Or Criminal. Ed Brubaker, Sean Phillips, Criminal, number 1 from Icon Comics. Just $4. Just $4. It's a good deal. $4 is a good deal. I'm stepping on something. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's an old price tag fell off the counter here. Guess what's going to happen now? G.I. Joe. Man, that is a good-looking G.I. Joe book, too. Y'all didn't save G.I. Joe? Look at that. Look at that. That is good artwork on there. Man. I hate to kill that one. I hate to kill that one. Yeah. Let's give it away. Let's give this one away.
Good, 'cause it's about time.
Yeah, I see a bunch of hearts, and people are like, ah, well, all right, so we're going to give this away. Who wants the G.I. Joe for free? You had to have already bought something tonight, because I'm not throwing in free shipping on a free book, okay? Just not doing it. If you have bought something tonight, write your name down or type in, I bought some stuff and I want the G.I. Joe. What's happening, Wally Bags? We're giving away a book. If you've already bought something tonight, here you go. I want G.I. Joe. Yannick asked for it. Patrick asked for it. I'm going to let Tasha have it. She's going to tell me who wins it in a minute. Tasha, you roll a dice or something when we get to 10.
Okay.
When we get to 10 people who have wanted it, you roll a dice and pick one. So we got lots of people going by saying they want it. We'll see what happens. Yeah. Lumberjanes number 1. I'm going to reprice that. $5.99. Stick that out in the bins. I think I can sell that one. I don't want to kill it. We're going to give that one away, and I'm going to put some new comics out. Looks like we have been we've been slacking in the new comics department. Yep, you can still have it for 2. There you go. Invincible number 16. I'm going to go ahead and pull that and put it in the bins. So there. I'm going to put a bunch of books out. Survivors Club. This is a nice horror book, number 3. We're going to put it out for $4. Survivors Club, number 3. That's a good early issue. For $4. Let me find some more cool stuff here. Lobo's number 7. Lobo number 7, very fine. Plus to near mint. Nothing wrong with it, but at the old bag, really. It's in an old bag and board. Sylvan Luet, L-U-U-U-E-T?
L-U-V-E-T. L-O-U-V.
All right, so there was 3 U's. You better spell that name a little bit better. Sylvan Lovett gets that one. Gets that freebie. Here's Conan number 41. I'm going to put it out for $3. Conan number 41 for $3. Right here. Again, we are doing the bundles, $6 a piece or 5 for $25. 5 for just $25. These are bundles that were made from a collection we bought this week. None of the books in this bundle should have been something that was out earlier in the sale. It could be something that came from our shop, because this was a collector who bought a bunch of our books, later opened his own store. Some of his books still had our price tags on them, that kind of thing. But these are not things that have been on the sale before. They're just the stuff that was left over after we picked out the $10 and better books. Okay? A lot of those you've been seeing tonight. A lot of the Bronze Age and Silver Age Hulk and stuff like that. Those are things that we put out. But these are the leftovers. 8 books for $6 or 5 bundles for $25. Super good deal. You should probably buy all of them, except that's a lot. That's a lot. Yeah. Yep, he wants an 8 for $6 bundle. 1 bundle to Sylvan Lovett. If you don't take this one, you take that one over there. You were pausing like you were about to grab that one, and I was like, no. Knock it off. We do. We have 5 for $5, but they're $6 each.
Okay, that's why I was
Tasha's.
how much bundle it was. 'Cause you know we still have these bundles.
You're not stoned, right?
No.
All right, because I just have to check.
I'm sick. What the fuck?
Hulk number 431, near mint, $5. Let's see here. Something from over here this time. Oh, nice. The Nightman. Signed with certificate of authenticity. Very nice. Nightman number 1. Certificate of authenticity. Near mint condition. Beautiful book. Yeah. It was marked $12. I'm going to mark it down to $8. $8 on this cool signed certified book. Yeah. Here's a Walking Dead number 1. I'm going to put it out for $5. Walking Dead number 1. Not a second print. Walking Dead number 1 for $5. Oh, yeah, it's the Tyrese special. I'm sorry. Did I get you excited? Because, you know.
In a really bad way.
Yeah, in a really bad way. Yeah, I know. All right, so here is Dark Dominion, autographed book with the art card included, still in the original poly bag, then bagged and boarded. This is a beautiful book. I had it marked 6. I'm going to put it out for 4. Just do that for 4. Criminals. Ed Brubaker, Sean Phillips. I'm just going to put that out for 2, and you know what that means. If I get back around to it, I am cutting it in half. Oh, yeah. I guess nobody wants this $25 Daredevil for $15. I'm going to take that down. I really did want to sell it, but 40% off seemed like a good deal to me. I don't know. Not everybody agrees with what a good deal is, I guess. I'm going to pull a bunch of these price tags that I haven't been able to reuse and pitch them. There we go. Here is a good one. Here is a Survivors Club number 3. Also $2. You know what happens if I get back to that. Here's a Lobo number 7. I had marked $5. I'm going to mark it down to 4. Here is Conan number 41. I'm going to mark that at $2. I'm going to cut some books. I could see the future. Conan number 41, bagged, boarded, near mint, $2. Hulk number 431. I'm going to mark that down to 4. I'm going to take my bundle off of the main thing here and put it in the close-up camera. Since I can't sell anything else out of the close-up camera, it would seem I'm going to put this Supreme out here. Again, this Supreme is signed by Brian Murray, who is the author on that book. I'm not sure he's the creator. You might want to look that up. I'm going to leave that one up. I just put this Tyrese special up, so I'm going to put that there. I'm going to put up one more book, and then I'm going to get to, tearing shit up. This is Mosaic number 5. What you looking for, Tosh?
Just looking at who the book title and stuff is.
All right. So we got 16, 26, 32, 36, 42, 44. Right now, all the books are up there as they are. Somebody took Conan for 2. Did you grab it? Nope. Here you go. So all of the books that are up here right now, all of the single books that are up here right now, I'll let the whole board go for 25. Instead of 42, you get it for 25. Yep. Curtis Ray New got the Conan for 2. Curtis, you might want to change up the way you're posting. I can see you, but she cannot. Somebody got Criminal for 2. So now I will sell the whole board for 20 bucks. There's 10, 26, 30, 8, $40. $40 worth of books. I'll sell the whole board for 20 bucks if somebody wants everything that's left, 20 bucks. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and start going around again, and I'm going to start with that $2 book, right? Oh. Yeah. Rob Layfield created Supreme. You know, actually, that's actually who I thought it was. So, that is not signed by the creator. Board for 20. Sweet. Somebody claimed the Hulk right before that. I will find another Hulk for this board. So, go ahead and do that. Don't worry about that. I'll find one more for this. One more Hulk. Francesco, I can't find a Hulk, so I'm going to throw you in a Bronze Age, a really nice Bronze Age book. There we go. That raised the value of the board considerably, by the way. Sorry, Vincent, you just missed the board. I'm going to go ahead and start putting some stuff out. Here is Dark Hawk number 20 for 2 bucks. Here is Final Night, Green Lantern for 2 bucks. Here is Battle of the Atom number 2 for 5 bucks. Here is Green Lantern Corps number 38 for 2 bucks. Some of this stuff is stuff that's been out earlier. Here is Batman Batman Detective, 75-cent Bronze Age cover number 548 for 5 bucks. Here is Dark Knight, The Master Race, Book 1. That is definitely worth the price of admission for that one. My goodness, that's a good deal. Here is a Flash number 238, bagged and boarded near mint. I'm going to put that out for 3 bucks. Here is a Heroes Reborn, the Return certificate of authenticity and signed. That is $12. Here's Captain America, first issue, Captain America Steve Rogers, Heroes Reborn, number 1, $6. And G.I. Joe American Elite. G.I. Joe American Elite, number 6. 16 for $4. Here is Carnage. These are great. Carnage number 3. Second printing, $5. Yeah. There we go. I'm going to give that a couple minutes. I'm going to let the ticker swing around a couple times. Then we will make an offer on the board, perhaps, or cut some $2 books. Lots of $2 books. You know how I like to cut them. And we're going to start with this one. So as soon as I say time's up, Final Night Green Lantern number 80. It's going to get cut. I cut it. I cut you. I'm like clamps. You make me clamp you. All right. Oh, did you get that reference? Nice.
You want the clamps? I'll clamp you.
I'll clamp you.
His name is Francis. Like, there's no one here that turns out to be Clamps.
Oh, yeah?
Clamps' real name's Francis, yeah.
Clamp's real name is Francis?
Yeah. They
That's-
delivered a package to him one time and we're looking for Francis. It was new Clamps. Yeah, don't test me on Futurama.
No?
I'll win every time.
Oh, that's not true.
Oh, that is.
That can't possibly be
Oh,
true. You're a
that
girl.
is. Oh, what?
You're a girl. Girls don't know
That
anything
just
about
means I know
Futurama.
where Diet Slurm comes from.
Ha! Well, that's okay, because I only drink Slurm Zero.
Isn't that like the one that comes out of the butt directly?
I don't know. So what if it is?
Oh, it's fine. I just don't like butt juice.
You don't like butt juice. Oh, Tasha.
I know, I'm awesome.
Well, that's true. Who wants that t-shirt? We got that tie-dye Tasha t-shirt up there for just $15. Size large. Spiderweb sort of pattern on it from Tasha. Purple tie-dye shirt. How cool would you be going into work on Friday with a purple tie-dye shirt? I'm just saying. Some of us do that here. I just don't happen to be wearing mine tonight. Tonight I am the red shirt. I am the sacrifice crewman because Captain Kirk had to go home sick. So here I am, hoping not to get killed. All right, so we're going to reprice the whole board. I'm going to reprice the whole board one time. Let everybody have a chance at the whole board. What do you want me to do? 34, 36, 38. You're going to have the whole board for $21. The whole board, everything up here except for in the close-up window. All the rest of these, $21, or I'm going to begin a cutting. Cutter. 21 bucks. Claim GI Core for $2. You got that? Okay. How about this one? This one doesn't deserve to be saved. You can buy a single, or you can buy like this one for $2 and save it. That one for $2 and save it. Or you can buy the whole board for 21 bucks. Board for 21. Another good deal has been had. Another good deal has been had. I'm going to go ahead and get the next board ready. This is one that Jason had priced earlier. I'm not sure why. This price is this price. But that is Gen 13, number 6. Jim Lee did the cover art on this. Maybe the interior art as well, anyway. He seems to be popular. $13 for that one. Here is a Power Man and Iron Fist number 73. This is going out for $6. That was the price marked on it. It's a 50-cent Bronze Age cover. Very nice book. There we go. Let's see what we got over here now. Yeah. Oh, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers number 3 for $5. I think that's a newer release. Here's the Walking Dead 100. Walking Dead 100 for $20. We only got a couple of these left anywhere in the store. And at one time I had like 700 because I was no dummy. They put that out. We ordered our butt off. Here is The Adventures of Superman, number 461. It's a 75-cent Bronze Age cover. We'll put that out for $4. Here is a Flash lenticular, number, what was that, number 22? Yeah, number 22. We're going to put this one out for $9. That was a very popular book. We have sold it for as much as $21, maybe $25. Yep. ROM number 1. This is San Diego Comic-Con previews exclusive from 2016. That was last year's San Diego Comic-Con. That is an exclusive book. We bought a bunch when we were able to. That's not a big markup over retail. You know how those San Diego Comic-Con books appreciate, so there you go. Here's a nice Aquaman, number 21, $1.75 era. Before the Storm. Aquaman Before the Storm, number 21. I'm going to put that up for $5. Let's see what else cool stuff we can find. Here is a Lobo number 26. It is bagged, not boarded. So I'm only going to put it up for $2 because I don't want to have to stick a board on it. You know our rules. If we put it up for $2 or less and it's not bagged or boarded, we don't bag and board it. And here is a Conan number 41. I'm going to put this one up at $4. Conan number 41 for $4. All right. I'm going to hit the timer and let it go for a couple minutes. I'm going to let Tasha pick up some stuff. I'm going to sit my big ass down. Just yak at y'all for a couple minutes. Tasha's busy pulling bags and boards and, you know, comics and stuff and whatnot and such as and so forth. And there you go. So it's been a good evening. I mean, I came in about 2 hours ago, relieved Jason so he could go home sick. To be fair, at 8:30, he'd only been working 10 and a half hours. Right? That's a long time. And back when I was his age, I could do it too. But not anymore. I went home in the middle of my day, took a nice nap, had a good meal, came back to work to help Jason out. He's a good guy. He's the kind of guy that do anything in the world for you. And he just moved this last weekend, too, so I know he's wore out. Still in here, busting his ass. I appreciate that guy. Anyway. Tell what? I should tell him more often. Well, I gave him a big hug this morning. Told him I loved him.
You should do that every day.
I should hug him and tell him I love him every day. He seemed a little awkward about it, but, you know.
Well, it'll make it normalized and he'll get used to it.
All of my kids have worked in my shop for me. My oldest daughter, Tonya, worked in my shop for me for years. We went to Origins and Gen Con and Dragon Con and that con down in Mississippi. And this is we lived in Michigan. That con in Mississippi was a 24-hour drive. I mean, you know, that was 12 hours on the road and a few hours sleeping and 12 hours on the road. We did Coast Con and Shore Con and Gen Con and Origins and all kinds of little cons all over Illinois, Con on the Cobb, Circle of Swords in Ohio. I mean, we did hundreds and hundreds of cons. Katie went to all those cons. 3 of my wives have gone with me to cons. I kind of wear those out, don't I? I got to quit doing that. Anyway, now I have my son Max worked with me at cons. He went to the last Origins and Gen Cons I did, and I kind of retired from cons, but now I have 2 stepkids. I have Andrew. He was here working earlier today after school until about 8 o'clock. And Devlin, my stepdaughter, she's the one that does all the shipping. She's the shipping manager here. So, you know, because all of my family have always worked with me at the show, I do think of all of my employees as family. So I do get attached. So I treat them like family, which always isn't good because I'm a real asshole. So, you know, kind of a dick of a dad sometimes when the kids were growing up. And, you know, sometimes I'm a dick to my employees, huh? But I try to treat their problems like my problems, just like tonight when Jason said he was sick. As soon as I saw that, I came right in. So, you know, I love them all. I even love Warren. He's hard to love. Big old bushy beard and stuff. Even though he finds me attractive, I know this about him. He finds me very attractive. It's cool and stuff, but he dips. There's just no way I could kiss him. Yeah. You don't dip?
That's my brother. 14-year-old brother dips.
Yeah, his 14-year-old brother dips. I don't know what that's about. Yeah. Thanks for shit. So everybody is waiting to see if I'm going to sell the board. Everybody is waiting to see if I'm going to sell the board. Because we haven't sold anything off the board in a while. We sold one book off this board. So let's see what the board would add up to if we added up the whole board. I got 4, 5 is 9, 6 makes 15, 9 makes 24, 28, 38, 48, 53, 66, 60, $72 for that board. That board is $72. Man, that's an expensive board. $72. Who wants it for 36? 50% off the board. $36. $36. If nobody wants it for 36, I'm going to reprice the whole thing. I don't mind doing that. But if you want the board for 36, 36 is the price for the whole board. I'm going to give that like a full minute. Let the second hand tick around. I'm very lucky. Somebody hung that clock over there. Was that you, Warren?
That was me.
Warren hung the clock exactly where you can look at it. It's right above the camera, so that seems pretty cool. And we sold the board for 36. So it's time to get some more new awesome stuff out, which, by the way, if I was a smarter guy, I'd have already had that ready, but I'm not a smarter guy. All right, so we have Detective Comics number 626. This is a $1 early modern age dollar comic. Modern age, for those of you that don't know, I consider, not all comic book people will agree, but I consider anything with a 10-cent cover to be golden age. I therefore say the Fantastic Four number 1 was the last golden age comic because it was the last 10-cent Marvel comic ever published. And I say it's golden age, and its price would indicate that's probably true. Anyway, 12, 15, and 20-cent comics are all Silver Age. Most people agree on that. 25 through 75 is Bronze Age. $1 and higher is modern. This is an early modern comic. It is $1 cover price. It's Detective Comics number 626. And it is now $5. $5 is a good deal. I'm going to put that right there. This is 411. I'm not even familiar with this. 411. I'm unfamiliar with this book completely. Therefore, I'll mark it $3. Let me see what else we got. Oh, nice. This is a Silver Age Challengers of the Unknown. I'm going to go ahead and mark this at $12. Challengers of the Unknown, a 15-cent cover, number 77. Very good condition. I'm going to go ahead and put that out at 12. There we go. Here's a Green Lantern. This is Green Lantern's number 114. It's probably very fine to near mint. Very fine plus to near mint, I would say. 7.5, 8 to a 9. It's in nice shape. It's not bagged or boarded, and you know the rule. And my proclivities are not to bag and board something if I don't have to. So if this was a $25 book, I'd bag and board it, mark it 25, but I'd rather just mark it 2 and not look it up. Here's a 75-cent, and therefore Bronze Age. Justice League. It is number 3. Justice League number 3, Bronze Age. I'm going to put this out for $6. It is it's in near mint condition. No wrinklage by the staples. Looks really good. They're surrounded by, I don't know what those guys are. Tron bots? I don't know. Something. Shadow of the Bat, number 46. $1.25, early modern age comic. Batman, Shadow of the Bat, number 46. I'm going to put this one out for $5. It is also near mint. The staples are perfect, shiny, bright silver. It's from 1996. Therefore, it is 21 years old and in nearly perfect shape. It is.
Oh my god, my little cousin's 21.
Well, if he was born in 96, then he's probably 21.
Oh, she was. Oh, I didn't
Here is the last one, number 1 of 6 from Vertigo Comics. I don't know what this is about. I do know that we have sold these before for $10 to $12, so I'm just going to put this one out at 10 and call that close enough. Here's an Aquaman number 33. I'm going to mark this at $4. Aquaman number 33, near mint. Doesn't look like it's ever been opened. No wrinkles by the staples, no damage on the corners. Aquaman number 33, $1.75 original cover price. We're going to put that out for $4. Here is a Lobo number 28. Lobo number 28, $2.25 original cover price. So a later, probably late 90s issue of Lobo number 28. We're going to put Lobo out for $5. We sell a a lot of Lobo. I was almost used the vulgarity for no reason. I'm trying to get out of that habit. I really am. It's something I've done my whole life. Well, my whole adult life. I mean, I was in the Army for years. So, got into the bad habit. Now I'm trying to get out of that habit. I know. Here is the Hulk, number 392. Good-looking book. Near mint condition. It's got a little bend to it. Maybe it leaned over in the bag or something at some point. But definitely a cool-looking book. Again, Hulk 392. That is $1.25 early modern age comic. Put that out for $5. And last but not least, I've got a nice Silver Age Superman here. I'm going to put out. This is Superman number 204. It's a 12-cent cover Superman. And I'm going to put this one out for $19. There we go. That is not a $19 price tag I just made, by the way. I just marked out the original sticker price on it. $19 for that. So I'm going to have a seat again. Let you guys pick through a couple of those books and see what you think. See what you think. Have some fun. Buy some comics. I'm kind of winding down a little bit. I'm tired. As I often use as one of my excuses, I'm an old guy. And, you know, I only got so much stamina. What can you do? What'd you snort at, Warren? Uh-huh. I'm not as good as I once was, but I'm as good once as I ever was. It's a country song. Y'all might not understand. Anyway, good deals. Let that go for a couple minutes. Maybe I'll cut all the $2 books. If we got any $2 books out there, I think I'm going to cut them before I do the board. Got one? Not a one.
So he's gonna do it.
Damn it. Here, mark this $2 and put it up there for me, would you?
Yep.
That way, here's a $2 tag. That way I got one I can kill. Yeah, put it over there on the end where the yeah, that right there. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, what number is that, Lobo? Lobo what?
Lobo issue 27.
Lobo issue 27. I'm going to cut it in about 50 seconds if you guys don't buy it. Anything on the board you can buy. Then I'm going to cut that Lobo. Then I'll probably do a board sale, or I might do a markdown sale first. I don't know. A lot of good stuff up there. A lot of good stuff. I hate to do a whole board sale on that. Seems a lot of times once we start doing board sales, everybody waits to buy the board. So, oh, it's got 30 seconds left to live. If somebody isn't buying it right now, it's going to die. It's going to die. It can't last. It'll die. Hi, Maddie Patty. How are you? Do it matter?
No, I'm just wondering where the red clock is.
Or the red clock?
Here's my times, yeah.
As soon as you come upstairs,
Mm.
before you come up to the offices.
The red clock's the one that screws up.
The red clock is the one that screws up. Maybe we need new clocks. I don't know.
He said that he goes.
Yeah.
I am a bit of a goof, Maddie Patty.
Well, we had one that was in a box, and I didn't have a box.
That's a cool name, so I thought it was cool. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to do something new for just this one sale. This will be fun. We'll sell a bunch of books, then I'll do a board. Everything on the board, no matter what it's priced, is $2 off. Go. You're not, oh, you're watching from over there, I see.
I have my phone right here too.
Everything on the board is $2 off, regardless of what it's marked.
Right? I thought that was going off fancy.
I'm probably just about getting my message now.
Yeah, it just popped in mine.
Yep, take the free Lobo. Good job. Curtis Ray got the Aquaman for $2.
Superman for 17 to John Rambo. Well, we did give away the one book, so the $3 book is only $1. $4.11 for $1. There you go. Nice. See? Love $2 comics. Me too, Curtis Ray. Sorry, John Rambo, you missed out on the $4.11. Yannick got that. Gannon got that. There's some nice $5 books out there you can get for $3. But no pressure. I'll go ahead and do a board here in a second. Yep. How many books we still got out, Tasha?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7 books still out. Okay. Now I'm going to give $3 off all the books. $3 off all the books. Take any book, take $3 off of it. That's going to be my last offer on those. Then I'm going to sell the board. Detective 2 to Patrick Guzman. Lobo for 2 to Curtis Ray New. Appreciate it, guys. Just trying something different, having a little fun. I hope you're having fun, too. I try to make these shows both good for you and good for me, but also entertaining, so that even if you're not a comic fan, you can tune in and have a little fun. We're going to do a giveaway here in a little bit. I'm going to do a, I'm going to do a giveaway here in a little bit. So, Patrick Gannon got the Batman for 2. Is that right, guys?
Yes.
Guzman. Oh, yeah. Patrick Guzman. Very good. Any more of the, how many comics we got now? 4?
4.
Huh. Yeah. So we got $33 worth of books up there. I'll let them go for $15 for all of them. Oh, somebody bought the Hulk for 2. Okay. So now we've got $28 worth of books up there. $28 worth of books. I'll let somebody have them all for, let's see, 3, 7 would be 10, and 9 would be 19. That's what they would cost if I took $3 off each one. Let's let them all go for 14. Who wants those 3 books for 14 bucks? Anybody? Anybody wants those for 14? Ooh, that's a nice one. Oh, I'm kind of surprised that one's still up there. All right. All right. I'm going to take these and price them to put out later and in the bins, and I'm going to put up a new board. Here is Doctor Strange, number 3. I'm going to put Doctor Strange number 3 out for $7. This is a Marvel Knights era comic, The Flight of Bones. $7. You can claim at any point. You don't have to wait. Here's a ROM number 1, first print, San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, $6. Here's an Aquaman number 29. You know, when you sell a whole board, you go through the price tags pretty quick. I'm going to have to start making new price tags. $5. Yep. Batman, Death, and the Maidens. This is not bagged or boarded, and I ain't bagging or boarding it. Just going to put a price tag on it. Batman, Death and the Maidens, number 3, December 2003. $2. Probably should buy that right now. Here is Hero, number 11, February 2004. I'm going to put that out for $2. Again, not bagged or boarded. We don't bag them and board them before we ship them to you when they're like that. $2. There we go. Here is Fire from Heaven, Gen 13, number 9. No, number 11, I'm sorry. This is from, it doesn't say when, just May. And it is a $2.50 cover price, so it's a little older, probably late 90s. I'm going to put that out for $9. The other Gen 13s were priced pretty strongly. This is Batman Shadow of the Bat, number 47. Bagged, boarded, near mint condition. $5. This is He-Man, the Eternity War, number 14. I'm going to put that out for $5. Here is Power Man Iron Fist, number 74. This is a good one. This is a 50-cent Bronze Age book. It's in very fine to very fine plus condition. It's about an 8 to 8.5. There we go. Here's a Lobo number 29. I'm going to put it out for $4. Let me see what I got over here. Oh, goodness. Ooh. This is a Porky Pig number 191. It is a Golden Age comic. I'm going to bring it around front. You know when I do that? It's something special. Because I don't do that often, but I want you to see what this price tag from November 2009 is. We priced this book. I owned this book in 2009 and priced it at $81.99. It's very faded, but you can see it says $81.99, right? That is an amazingly well-preserved Porky Pig. It's got a little bit of writing on it where someone wrote June on the cover in pencil. It has not been erased. No one's tried to rescue this book. It is a full good plus. It's probably a 3 to 3.5. The bottom staple looks a little rusted. The top staple is either rusted or discolored, one or the other. But it is an $82 book. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to mark it down half. It's a Golden Age Porky Pig. I'm marking it down to just $40. Have a go. Have a go. Yeah. I'm going to run out of my Starbucks here. That'll be the time I have to close down the show because I cannot run this puppy this late with no Starbucks. I mean, come on now.
You're coming up to the last 10 minutes.
Am I? You guys start early or something? Oh, no. We're at 3 hours and 3 minutes. We got lots of time. We are definitely not in the last 10 minutes.
I'll get off at 11.
I'm looking at the clock right there.
Yeah. We're almost up to our... Oh, that is the bag clock. I told you.
I hung him up. I just hung him up.
Well, Tasha, you might clock out in the middle of the show and go home, but I might run it myself.
Oh, you shouldn't do that. Your coffee's running low.
Well, unlike everyone, I do worry about making payroll for everybody, I guess. So, I have different motivations. I want to make sure everybody gets paid.
I got nowhere to be.
So we got some good deals up there, guys, if you're in the mood. Well, let me see if I can't fix some of this. There's a $2 book. It's going bye-bye. Hero number 11. Yep. Got to switch it up now and then. There we go. Yeah. It goes bye-bye. Yeah. I know you guys thought maybe I would mark that down $2 and somebody could get it for free. But that's a once-in-a-while thing. That ain't an every-time thing. Yep. So let's see what we got up here. We got a $40 book, a $4 book, $7 book. That's 51, 61, 70, 75, 8, 81, $88. I'll take 40 for the board. If you want the board for 40, let me know. Give that a couple minutes. So who's been watching The Defenders and who has finished it? I really enjoyed The Defenders. Finished it up yesterday evening. Yep, pretty good. It's a good good series. I think that might be my favorite show on Netflix. That used to be House of Cards, but you know, The Defenders are one of my favorite comic books from being a kid. Iron Fist especially was one of my favorites. I hated to see who they cast as Iron Fist. Seems like they could have got a guy who was less of like some kind of, I don't know, like whiny skateboardy kid looking dude, and maybe got someone who could actually do a little martial arts. I don't know what kind of strings he pulled to get cast, but he actually, you know, I didn't like Iron Fist. I watched Iron Fist, couldn't finish the series, couldn't stand it. But I do enjoy the martial arts scenes in Defenders much better. He finally becomes a little bit of a badass, so that was good. I mean, when you think about the comic books, Iron Fist once knocked out Luke Cage. Luke Cage once knocked out the Thing. The Thing once knocked out the Hulk. Therefore, in an extreme circumstance, Iron Fist should be able, potentially, to knock out the Hulk. And you could not possibly see that happening with this Iron Fist from the Marvel Universe on Netflix and the Hulk from the Marvel Universe of movies. That obviously would be a very short fight, and he'd be squished like a mosquito. So I would like to see Iron Fist be of the caliber that he could stand up to someone and not get like waylaid by two guys with a tire iron, because that seems bad.
Yannick said he loves Stranger Things. David said
Ooh, I do love Stranger Things.
couldn't even finish Luke Cage. Heard Iron Fist wasn't that great. Haven't started Defenders. I'm going to try to watch the other two first.
If you haven't watched, if you didn't like Luke Cage, don't waste your time on Defenders. I loved the Luke Cage series. Loved it. That, in my opinion, is the one they got the most right. I really enjoyed Jessica Jones. I think if Jessica Jones had come out before or after Luke Cage, I wouldn't have loved it as much. But they did Jessica Jones really well, and then they did Luke Cage really well. In between there, they did Daredevil, or maybe Daredevil was first, I forget. That was awesome. I liked The Punisher. So, yeah, good bunch of stuff. I'll probably go back and finish Iron Fist now, but man, what a wussy. Eesh. And I was a big Iron Fist fan when I was a kid. I had all the first appearances of Iron Fist and all that stuff and all that Silver Age goodness in the 20-cent era. And, you know, for him to get knocked out by like 3 dudes, I'm just like, quit telling me you're the eternal weapon and show me, you know.
Darren gonna cosplay Luke Cage and Iron Fist.
Oh, man. That's going to be awesome. You guys doing that for Free Comic Book Day?
Anything we can do it for.
Well, I think you guys should just host a day here at the shop and do that. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to mark all the books on the board half off. Half off. So claim it at the price it's marked. Say, I want that $9 Luke Cage, and we'll give it to you for half off or whatever it's marked. So I'm going to put up one more board of books and see how that goes. And then I might call it a night. I might do a couple more boards. We'll see. But everything's half off right now. So that $40 book is $20 and $4 book is $2. Whatever you like. Porky Pig Golden Age for $20 is a good deal. Just saying. Do you have a 10-cent Golden Age comic in your collection? Most people really don't. They're hard to come by. A lot of those went to the paper pulp drives over the years. That's what happened to most of the, when you get right down to it, that's what happened to most Action #1s, Superman #1s, Batman #1s, Detective #27s. Most of those went into paper drives in the mid to late 40s. A lot of those over the years went into landfills. there are very few that survived. Very few. And this is why I believe that we don't have actual working time travel. Because if time travel had been invented, it had been invented by a comic book nerd, and they would have went back in time and bought a stack of those Action number 1s and Detective 27s, and there'd be lots of them in perfect mint condition in circulation today. So that's how I know. Stuff. So somebody took Lobo. Somebody took Iron Fist, it looks like. Nothing else, really? Yeah. The sale has died down. We're down to 13 people. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're not selling any more singles. Don't claim any more singles. No more singles. I'm going to auction the board. I'm going to auction the board. This is our last bunch to sell tonight. I'm going to auction the board. How many books we got up?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
We got 7 books up. I'd like a first bid of at least $7. Yeah, no minimum. Just $7, $1 a book. But we're going to do an auction. This last bunch is going to be an auction. The store will not use the money from these. These are my personal books. I'm going to go ahead and put these. I'm going to use these for something for our next staff meeting. In fact, we'll get some Starbucks coffee for the store, or we'll buy some donuts or something for the next staff meeting, which I think Kim is scheduling soon. So Josh New bid 7. Patrick Guzman has bid 10. And Sylvan bid 75, did he?
No, that's 7 and $1.
Oh, okay. All right. I got that wrong. My eyes are rolled. So we're currently at $10. Francesco has bid 15. Cut it, do it. 20 for Patrick. So we are up to some donuts for the store, and maybe maybe like a half a pound of Starbucks coffee as well. We can make coffee and have donuts. Thank you very much, Patrick. $20 to Patrick Guzman, going once. Oh, Francesco comes in at 22. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. So we're up to $22. $22 for the entire board. About, I don't know, what, $60, $70 worth of books. $22. Thank you very much. $22 going once. Would you add all those up for me real quick in your head and tell me what we got there? Okay, just give me numbers. 40.
5, 5, 9.
So 59, 65, 72, 77. $77 worth of books to Francesco, going twice. You guys going to let Francesco steal the books for just $22. $75 worth of books, including a Golden Age Porky the Pig in good plus condition. Probably a 3.5, actually. Close to a very good, but not quite. Patrick for $23. Patrick Guzman for $23. Sorry, Sylvan, you were just missed it. We don't do fractions, Sylvan. It has to be full dollars. $25 to Francesco. Francesco for $25 going once. The next bid has to be at least 26. We don't do change. So $25 on the $77 worth of comics on the board. $25 going twice. $26 to Rawl. Rawl or Roy? Rawl. All right, thanks, Rawl. $27 to Francesco, going once. Francesco will not be denied. He has bid $27 on the $77 for the books on the board. And I don't mind selling them for that. To Francesco, going twice. Oh, what a good deal. You're getting them for basically 2/3 off. Oh, Raw got him for 28. Well, he doesn't got him. I mean, he's the high bid now, $28 to roll. Roll Lewis, $28 going once. $30 to Francesco. Francesco for 30. $30 to Francesco. I can't pronounce your last name, and I apologize. Durastante. My less Mexican than me friend says. She flipped me off. I was born in Tijuana. Nailed it, he said. Thank you. All right, $30 to Francesco Durastante, going twice. I'm not sure what that means. What's that mean?
I don't know how to explain it in English, but I know what it means in Spanish. Like when you're.
Roy Lewis has come in at $32.
Yeah, he did.
Raul Lewis. I don't know what a dago is. Francesco, would you tell me?
Google
White meaning for. I'm getting bad advice from Hefe here. So Roll Lewis is in at 32. Roll for Francesco Durastante at $35 going once. $35 to Francesco going twice.
So basically, Americanized Italian would be the best way to describe it.
Americanized Italian is what we looked up on Google because, you know. Urban Dictionary. I got you. Roll gets in at 37. Roll at 37. $37 going once to Roll. You know, I had an Italian friend in high school. His dad used to call him a dago. He was Italian too, but like he was half Italian, and then his mom was like full Italian. Like had family you didn't want to piss off. Roll Lewis, $37 going twice. 38 to Francesco Durastante, going once to Francesco. Well, it looks like we're going to have some nice pastries and some we might even have our meeting at Starbucks. This is a good deal, folks, and I really appreciate it. $38 to Francesco Durastante going twice. And sold. Thank you, Francesco. Thank you, Raul, for being in here. I appreciate it, guys. We have sold the board for 38. We're going to call it. Oh, I'm sorry, Raul. Your bid just came in late. Just sorry. We already called it. So I appreciate you guys being in on it. And but I did call it twice and let it go at 38. So I appreciate everybody. Raul, I'm going to send you a free comic book just for being in on things. So I don't know if you bought anything earlier tonight or not, but I'm going to give you the free bundle off of the close-up window out there, and that's yours. You'll have to pay shipping and handling, or we can throw it in with anything else you bought, but it's yours for free. I appreciate you guys hanging out with us tonight, making the sale a lot of fun. I hope that Jason is sleeping and resting well, but if not, I had fun hosting for you, Jason, And we'll probably see you guys. I'll probably be in here tomorrow for the new comic sale. That's always a lot of fun. I don't know if you guys have watched the new comic sale. It starts at noon, and it runs until whenever we get tired of selling new comics. Essentially, we sell everything we can sell, and then we stop selling. And then we close up until 3. Now, sometimes the new comic sale lasts until 3 and keeps going until 4, and then we relaunch again in a few minutes and do our 4 to 8 sale, and then an 8:30 to 11 or 11:30 sale. But we'll see. Anyway, tomorrow, new comic sale starting at noon, a regular sale starting at or continuing at 3, and another sale starting at or around 7 or 7:30. So tomorrow we're going to have lots of sales, lots of fun, lots of opportunity. We did get quite a few questions earlier about buying comics. We do buy your comics. We have over 1,000 long boxes of comics in stock that we have not looked through yet, and we're still buying comics. This is what a comic shop does, in my opinion. If you have great books, you bring them in, we'll pay you great money. If you got random stuff in long boxes, we pay between $30 and $40 per long box, just depending on what you got in it. They do have to be packed full. So if you bring me like 6 of them, mostly full, we'll put the rest of one of them into the other 5 boxes, and I'll buy 5 crammed full boxes from you for anywhere from $30 to $50, depending on what the age of the comics are and the conditions. But I'll literally buy almost anything as long as the cover is attached. Hope to see you guys tomorrow. Thanks a lot. Have a good evening. And somebody's got to turn this feed off. I'm sitting here talking to the camera until somebody turns it off and stuff. And Tasha's going to try to turn it off on me.